Yo, what's going on, guys? Yo, what's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? The boat is back. A little bit of a late start, but I got my new hat in the mail. Feeling kind of nice. I'm Dark MAGA now. I'm not only MAGA, I'm now Dark MAGA. I've taken control. Today, I just wanted to play some of the Bazaar. I've been kind of feeling it. And it's just something I've been wanting to do for a little bit because I'm getting back into it. I've been enjoying playing as Vanessa a lot recently. I feel like Vanessa is just like really good right now. Yo, thank you, Will. Appreciate it. Will, do you respect my Dark MAGA hat? I've reached a new level, and that's why I had to upgrade my hat. Thank you, Key. I feel like the rifle is just legitimately the worst item in the game. Like, the worst ammo item. It's actually just so fucking terrible. But all of these items are really bad. Like, I guess this does the most damage the most quickly. It's 2 seconds for 15. Okay, we got at least one attack item. Starting with the silver item shop is kind of bad. Like, you really want to see that after the first fight so you actually get, like, enough money to order something. I respect all colors of MAGA. That's good. That's what I like to hear. That's what Overlord Trump likes to hear, too. What is this? This is actually good. That seemed completely terrible. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Sam Hyde's fish tank, but I've been getting really into it recently, and shit was popping off last night. Basically, if you don't know what it is, it's a reality show that's like 24-hour live stream by like probably my favorite comedian of all time, and like they just put the contestants who have to live in this house and can't leave like through like some crazy fucking shit, and like anything goes. And the people who were left after 4 weeks, they invited like 15 new people, and they had to pretend like it was their first day and like not get found out. But it turns out one of the new people they invited was this gay guy who like in 2018, I guess he like got in trouble for like a bunch of people attacked him, and like President Trump like tweeted at him and shit because he basically is like a drag guy or something, and he like made a drag dress for a 9-year-old boy, and then like put the boy like on this website saying he was like the new cover girl of Grab, and put his pictures like next to like some pornography and some like sexual like clothing and shit, and all like just also just straight up gay porn. And this guy like Sam Hyde just came in and like kicked this guy like the fuck out, and there was all these like woke ass people who were like defending him. So he just had to like throw some shit through the ringer. It was honestly one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time. Because this guy was just like, he was trying to say, he's like, I just sold it to, I just fulfilled an order on my website. And he just like tried to convince all these other people that it was like, okay. And then there was just more to it. But the other people like weren't allowed to see that information because you're not allowed to have your phone. And this guy, like, he just like got kicked the fuck out. And it was just hilarious. What is the goat? I've never heard of the goat. I forgot that you said that you like Tosh.0. To be honest, I think you're the only person I've ever met that likes Tosh.0. Like, I always just thought Tosh.0 was kind of just like, I remember there's that one show. It's called like America's Funniest Television or whatever, where they watch the videos. It's kind of like Tosh.0, but like a lot less interesting. I just felt like there was just some gross shit that I didn't like that Daniel Tosh like showed. Is that on like a TV station or something? Or is that on a streaming service? The reason I like Fish Tank is because it's 24/7 and like there's cameras everywhere, and basically like you can just send in messages to the people at any time and it goes through a TTS, or you can like spend money to like do shit. Like you can like buy these tokens to remove someone's bed for the night and the production just comes in and takes it away, or you can like handcuff two people together, or you can like pay to like deliver cigarettes to someone and someone has to like smoke the cigarette on site. It's a respectable thing to do. Okay, we got the grenade. Grenade is based. It's on Paramount Plus. Dude, Paramount Plus is kind of like stolen a lot of like the good, like there's a lot of things that, it used to be in the beginning of the streaming that like if you wanted to watch a movie, you went to Netflix, and if you wanted to watch a TV show, you went to Hulu. And now like Paramount has stolen the rights to like a lot of like the good shows. Like they're all kind of equally divided, which is kind of like fucked from a consumer perspective, because now like you're like it's kind of like how cable TV was and the bundling shit. It's like, okay, well, I want to buy this service, but it just only provides these three things I like. And so does the other services that are available. But like Paramount got access to like South Park. And that was one of the biggest like franchises that Hulu had access to. Now I feel like Hulu is probably like overall one of the weakest like streaming services. I also feel like Netflix is very weak. I feel like HBO Max and Paramount Plus and Amazon are probably like, I feel like Netflix just only caters to like white women who like to watch like the Kardashians and like weird shit. Especially with Disney getting involved and like buying a lot of like the movies. Like Netflix doesn't really provide that much. They just provide Netflix originals, which are kind of like bunk most of the time. The top 5 series that you'd watch in one stream platform are The Office, Blacklist, Tosh.0, and The Boys. Yeah, The Boys, isn't that exclusive to Amazon? Also, wasn't like The Office removed from like a certain streaming platform? I think The Office had been on like Netflix for like years or something, and they like removed it. Or maybe it was on Hulu. I don't remember exactly. But I know they've lost a lot of rights and shit. I remember back in the day when Netflix first came out, and they're like, just think there's going to be a day and age where people, like, there isn't anyone alive who remembers that Netflix was originally about you requesting a DVD to be mailed to you, and then you sent it back to them. Or like what a Redbox was. All the poor homies know about the Redbox. Redbox was the shit. You're like, well, I don't really have a lot going on in my life. I don't have like if I want to buy some like fentanyl or some meth, that's going to cost me at least like $15 or $20 for a rock. But I do have $2 that I can spend at the Redbox and watch the most recent movie that came out 6 months ago. Is Redbox even still a thing? I just remember me and my dad used to go to Walmart and go to the Redbox. I feel like I'm extremely low rolling right now. Okay, I got a cannonball. That is quite a bit better. Okay, that's decent, I guess. I feel like I'm extremely, like, under-equipped at this point in the run. Fuck, not the bird again. It's the actual peacock. Peacock honestly has some bangers. I'm not even gonna lie. Peacock is like, I thought that was like a meme a year ago, and now it's like actually like a real streaming service, to be honest.
Bring her about! I've got another salvo.
Well, that didn't go very well.
The bazaar's a crazy place, right?
Can I please stop being offered the fucking rifle? That shit is so bad. All of these options are so bad. Okay, we have another chance. I have a low amount of money here. Please hit, please hit. Okay, I can at least get that.
And when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
I don't think I can beat the middle person.
Was it bismuth?
I feel like Peacock is like mostly aimed at like moms. But they have some bangers. I honestly don't really watch a lot of streaming services. I mainly watch YouTube or yeah, mainly just YouTube, and sometimes I use ESPN to watch UFC fights if I'm not just pirating. But that's pretty much the only content that I watch. There haven't been really a lot of shows that have come out that I actually like want to own a streaming service to watch. I did like watch a couple of the South Park specials that came out on Paramount, and also like go back and watch like some of the older X-Men. The new X-Men was kind of badass. I actually recently watched X-Men and the Wolverine. That was a good movie. I mean, not X-Men and the Wolverine, fucking Wolverine and Deadpool. That was a good movie. I don't really like that Disney owns the rights to that, because, like, fuck Disney. But it was pretty good for being owned by Disney now. Disney is kind of like the new, like, meme. Disney ruined everything. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, Disney has connections to Diddy. That could be very possible. Wow. I can't believe I just lost. I got the guy down to 9. It looked like I beat that guy.
Rest of the tyrant's goal.
I think I'm just going to level up the knives. This is not looking good. We have not won a single fight. And we have, like, almost no money. Okay, ammo skills. Thank God I did not waste my money. Okay, bullet time is by far one of the best skills, but I think I just need to go flashy reload. Flashy reload is just so needed. Boiler Room Brawler, I think, is actually, like, the best, like, PvE boss to go against. I'm probably going to lose to this guy. Oh, no, I actually destroyed him. Okay.
I've got to get back to work.
I wasn't sure because my crit chance is super low. Oh, fuck.
Got off lives up.
We got the wrench. I was hoping to get the hammer. So if you get the hammer just lets you upgrade a item to the left of it as long as you have 3 total tools. And I think that's just the best drop you could get in the early to mid game on any given character. Deadpool and Wolverine was your favorite movie of the year. I liked all of, like, the cameos of the people in it. I thought it was really cool. Some of the jokes, I feel like, were kind of, like Deadpool 1 had vibes of Ryan Reynolds from Ted. Like, Ted was probably Ryan Reynolds' best movie ever. And Deadpool 1 kind of, like, added that essence. This movie, it just felt like they were trying too hard, and there were a lot of cringe jokes. It was more so cool because of the characters and Hugh Jackman just being there after Hugh Jackman said that he wouldn't be playing the Wolverine again. That's, like, why it was cool. I also just didn't really feel like... I feel like the story was just kind of forced a bit, and I also feel like the villains of it, like, were just chosen kind of, like, shitty, but it didn't really matter. Like, that wasn't really an issue for some reason. Damn, I have so little money. This is so fucked. I guess I just get a tool. Yeah, that's worth 4 Gs. I'm definitely going to lose this fight. Fuck it, we put the wrench in. We put the dang wrench in.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share.
The new X-Men 97, that's like one of the first shows I've actually like enjoyed in a long time. And it was so surprising coming from Disney, because Disney just waters down everything. Have you guys heard about the new stuff with Diddy? It's kind of crazy. How, oh shit, we won. Let's go.
I fucking knew it! Oh!
I guess they're like on like the Mexico border. There was like a house where the border ends, and it was just like found out to be like owned by Diddy, and Diddy had gifted it to his son. I find it interesting how there's like a lot of people that voted against Trump who just like have left the USA, and those people just somehow have a connection to Diddy. It's like really fucking weird. I also just don't know why you would want to leave the USA, like on your own behalf. That's just like saying I want to give up my rights. Like, that just sounds terrible. Unless you have like family in another country and you like have dual citizenship, I could understand it. But if you have like no cultural ties, why would you ever leave the USA? Like, you can only go down. Especially when you have money, because then like the other countries can like take it away from you because you took away your rights, and the US embassy isn't gonna fucking help you. Especially if you're connected to Diddy.
I've got 4 legs because I carry.
The Printing Duelist actually is not very good. Diddy's gonna upend Hollywood. 90% living monsters in that industry. It is GG for so many people. What's also crazy is that it wouldn't be GG for so many people if Trump didn't win. It's like really weird that like a person winning the presidency is a detrimental factor in pedophiles being cracked down on. Like, that's kind of fucked up. Can I please be given the freaking big boat, please? I don't want to use this restorative fire claw. It's ass. Also, I'm tired of going against only Pygmalion and every person just having the bird and just like infinite life gain. Oh no, he has infinite life gain in a bird. This guy is such an innovator.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Honestly, everyone who's just abusing the bird, even after it nerfed, may have a connection to Diddy. Like, there's just no way to know. And I honestly just have found from experience, it's not really worth playing that character. Because if you don't get the bird, you're just kind of fucked. It just has like a terrible play pattern. Oh shit, the wrench is worth 80 or 8 gold now? That's nice. Dude, this guy's got everything we need. That's based.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
And that was a terrible Curios. That was pretty fucking bad. Okay, we have a chance to get the big boat. Big boat. No, no, that's so ass. I mean, that is a decent item for right now. The only issue is it just costs so much damn money. Yeah, getting this guy's skill would be terrible. Sometimes getting the skill is actually like terrible for you because it just reduces the amount of money you could get. And I would be interested to see what the percent chance is for you to get a skill versus an item. I feel like it's drastically higher that you get an item than a skill. But I can't confirm that. Small items, no. I need the big crit ship. Show me the crit. Or an upgrade, please. Okay, that's a Bolas. Bolas into a nade. Okay, okay, there we go. That's a Vanessa's amulet. I don't mind that. That is a jitted item. Let's go to the gold item shop. Okay, I guess I could buy the port. Feels pretty bad, but I guess it's okay. Maybe it's okay for right now. Now that we have infinite ammo, maybe we just like won't die. Okay, we died even with infinite ammo. That was cool. It's day 6 with 1 win. It is looking very fucking grim, boys. More plunder. Battery. No. Okay, battery actually isn't terrible. Sell the powder flask for right now, I guess. And we're offered another powder flask. That's funny. Ooh, okay, that's actually big.
Tell everyone you got it here.
Working at the docks. Getting my lokes up. %30 crit isn't terrible. But to come back from this, it would have to be a miracle.
Even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
I guess we could still be offered the ship. No, we didn't get the ship. Okay.
Yay, it's my favorite air breather.
My favorite air breather. And this is about to be our death sentence.
Early? I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
I don't understand why people like to use the trebuchet. The trebuchet just seems completely useless to me.
Bravery.
Wow, we were so freaking close, dude. You're kidding me. Enchant that up with heal effects. Okay.
I won't fall.
What did that even do?
People need me.
Oh, it just heals. That's terrible.
Why so fight?
No, that was so bad.
Fights lately?
Okay. Okay.
This will inspire the crew.
Deadly throwing knife, kind of big, for real. You've never heard anyone pronounce it trebuchet? How are you supposed to say it? Tray bucket. Can I please get a fucking upgrade? Like, hello? This is so low roll. Can I at least get a repeater?
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does. Hey, that's okay.
No, the repeater. Trebuchet. Trebuchet.
My fight is
Trebuchet. Trebuchet. The bullshit. Dude, this guy's build is boring as fuck. He's going alpaca and dog. That's a very beta male thing to do. Nice. You just one-tap me with the fucking alpaca. I love that, bro.
even a shot.
My versions are better. I've already lost it. I have short-term memory loss. That's how I only catch W's. You just forget all your L's and everything becomes a W. That's how life goes. Remember that and you'll never need to remember anything else. Literally. Did I have interest in the Tyson v Paul fight as a fighter yourself? To be honest, I don't really enjoy boxing. I just don't think it's really fun. Just because, like, I only am interested in boxing if I was there in person and the person that was fighting was a person that I know personally and like I'm invested in that way. The reality is most boxing matches are complete garbage because 99% of the time nowadays, the way the fights are made, it's such an uneven matchup that there's nothing like really enjoyable about it. And also the commentators are just fucking talking heads that provide nothing to the atmosphere. And I just didn't feel like there was anything exciting about it. Like, I don't really like Jake Paul. Like, I just don't really think he's an exciting fighter. I don't think there's any reason to watch him. And also, I just, like, I just don't think that he should be fighting. Some people don't know this, but actually, it is illegal by the State Athletic Commission in every single state in the United States outside of Texas to sanction a fight where two competitors have a disparity of age that is more than 10 years. So they literally went to the only state where that fight was legally allowed to be made. And that right there should tell you that it's not going to be a good fight. If there is a law or regulation that something is prohibited in literally every single state except one, that should be a good indicator that you just shouldn't fucking do that. Like, if methamphetamines were illegal in 49 states except for one, do you think that it's a good idea to go to that state where methamphetamines are legal and do methamphetamines? No, that doesn't sound like a very logical decision to be made. And I think the same thing could have been said for the Jake Paul fight. Also, I just really, like, if I have the preference, I would much rather watch mixed martial arts. The reason why mixed martial arts is so fun is because it's really difficult to, like, assess what is specifically going to happen. Like, there have been many times in mixed martial arts where a person is a plus 1,000 or a minus 1,000 favorite, and they're like a striker. But then something happens where it's like, oh, the canvas was slippery right before they went in. That person slipped. The other person gets a takedown, or they trip, and that person gets a takedown, and they choke that person out, and they upset. Like, you never really know for sure who is going to win, especially in the UFC. Because at the UFC level, the odds don't really matter. You aren't really able, back in the day, like 15 years ago, you could get into the UFC with like a record of like 5 wins, 2 losses. Now, if you look at the average person in the UFC, they typically have around 20 fights total. Like, the caliber of experience is just day and night, and it's because everyone is under like the same umbrella. So there's no benefit to building an A and a B side. This is how, like, everything works, like, under the top organizations. There's an A side and there's a B side. And if you're a fighter, you want to be on the A side. So the way that it works in most organizations is the promoter finds the person that is going to be promotable. Let's say that's me. Now, I have a really, like, good record, and they want to continue making money off of my name, image, and likeness. So now what they're going to do is they're paying me $5,000 to show up. And I have a record of 8 wins and 0 losses. They're going to go out and find a person who has a record of 2 wins, 1 loss. And they're going to pay that person $10,000 to fight me so that it can make me look good because I'm the person who's selling the tickets. And they need to pay that person more because that person also knows going into the fight that they are unlikely to win, and then it's kind of an unfair matchup. And that's what the A side, B side means. Not a lot of people know that. I don't really feel that Jake Paul is good at playing the bad guy. I think he appeals to people under the age of 16, and those people are not the people who buy pay-per-views. What is the latest season of Baki on? Baki is definitely a top 10 anime of all time for me. I just it just has like the best fight scenes. And also there's just iconic fucking people there who are based off of real life people. I like that there's like mirror image of people. There's fucking Iron Michael. Probably my favorite person is Biscuit Oliveira. And people don't, I don't know how people don't know this, but Biscuit Oliveira is based off of Sergio Oliveira, who is one of the most scary looking bodybuilders of all time and is just a scary individual in general, a legendary bodybuilder. But people don't know who Sergio Oliveira is for some reason. He was a Brazilian dude, and he was a fucking savage.
How do you huge ladies use these things?
They're under a new title called Baki Hanma, Son of Ogre. Yeah, that is really weird. I also would assume that the character Dorian is based off of the New England bodybuilder Dorian Yates. I cannot confirm that one, but the Sergio Oliveira thing is confirmed.
Keener the blade, quicker the fight.
This is looking quite scary.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share.
Also, the son of Muhammad Ali, that's a based-ass character. Let me adjust my webcam.
You fall like a boulder.
All right, there we go.
Flow like the waves.
I don't even know if I won or lose. Oh, I think I actually won. What the fuck? That's crazy. I thought I was going to lose because I only have 4 ammo, but I guess that person just had a bad build. I didn't really get to see. That's what's cool. You don't have to see. You just win. Who is your favorite person of Baki?
For the rest of the tyrant's goal.
Also, my favorite scene of Baki, for anyone who cares, this is the best scene. It's whenever Baki is fucking his girlfriend and his dad comes in and he high-fives him and he's like, fuck him for me, son. And it just turns into like a real-life hentai for some reason. And it would then they just like never show any like sexual content again. But for some reason, they just show like full-on sex. And it was just so fucking random. I'm pretty sure that one episode has like special warnings. Oh shit, we actually got an insect wing. That's based.
Well, howdy, hero. Hooey! Now that's a bargain.
Can I please be shown like any fucking weapon that does damage? Wait, do we actually win? Let's go. That was based.
Over already? We barely got our flags up.
I'm finished with fighting. But I can help you finish the fight.
Wait, is the dog actually just insane? You're only supposed to get this with Pygmalion.
You'll be back.
Oh, I waste all my money, then I get the ammo items?
Hold
Fuck
up.
no.
Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I mean, that's a pretty good shop. That was a pretty fucking good shop. We can sell this. And still probably just increase the crit on this. Okay, that shop was insane. We just got a grenade, a double barrel, and a throwing knife on one shop. That was fucking crazy. GG's, brother. GG's.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun. Bring her back.
You really like the Sea Emperor, the 100+ old wheelchair dude who goes toe-to-toe with Baki's dad? What season is that from? I don't really remember that.
But I don't
What was the guy who in the prison arc holds up the can of water and like pretends it's the wind? What was that? Because that was some badass shit. I forgot what that guy was. You like the guy with the bandana? He was number 2 in prison. Is that the guy who holds up the like ocean water? Is he number 2? I think he is. That guy was fucking cool. I didn't really understand how that was possible. He like got power from the ocean, but he was goated. Oh my gosh, we're just getting a double barrel?
I fucking knew it. Oh.
I mean, that's just insane. Gain the income. We might be able to beat the Rogue Scrapper. Let me look at the cheat sheet. Okay, the Rogue Scrapper only has 550. I think we have a chance here. It's gonna be close. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure how much healing that guy had. If we get the +1 ammo skill, it's insane.
as spineless.
Uzi, okay. I don't even think we need to visit the small item shop now. Garvanu the Islander, who infiltrated the president's security circle with his own team while taking on Biscuit as number 2. That guy was cool. His can of courage was dope as hell. I don't know if you know this, but during the scene where they infiltrate the president, Israel Adesanya, the guy, I don't know if you know who Israel Adesanya is. He's probably one of the like most well-known UFC fighters of all time. He defended the middleweight championship 6 times. He beat Anderson Silva to become the #1 contender. He actually did a cameo, and he actually played one of the voice actors in that scene where they're infiltrating the president's circle, which is fucking dope. I forgot exactly what he did.
Any good fights lately?
Bro, Steve, they just did a they just had Bert do a boxing match versus Tony. Tony's just this like Italian guy they just invited that's new, and like Bert is supposed to be like the ripped ass trainer dude, and Tony literally just knocked him on the ground 3 times in a row because like Tony actually knew how to box, and it was fucking hilarious. It's funny because Tony is like 70 pounds less than Bert, but he just kicked his ass. And previously in the house, when they did all the boxing matches, like everyone was afraid to box Bert because he just like he's just so much bigger than everyone. But he actually just got like knocked the fuck out, and no one's allowed to wear a mouth guard, which is just hilarious. After all the people kind of sided with like the pedophile groomer guy, Sam Hyde got like really fucking pissed, and he like started going around to all the original people, and he was like, listen, is the eliminations like causing you like issues to not do fucked up shit? Like, we're removing the eliminations, just go do fucked up shit. Like, you need to like fuck with people or you're gonna get kicked off. And now everyone wants to like get rid of Bert. Which is funny because Bert was the most like endorsed person, 6X, like before any of the new people came in. And now like all the new people just immediately hate Bert. Because he just started doing some really creepy shit. Like the first thing that he said to everyone when the new people came in the house is that they were asking everyone to share something about themselves that like, I don't even know. They just asked everyone to share something about themselves. And Bert is just like, I like to hurt myself because it turns me on. And they just did like an interview with everyone in the confessional. And everyone's like, that guy's fucking weird. He is creeping me out. He needs to go. It's crazy because I just wanted to go on the show just to like box some people and leave. I think that'd be so fun. Because before this like fight that literally just happened, everyone just like, literally all of the guys' fights before with the old people, the guys were like hitting worse than the girls. And they had like 100 pounds than the girls. And it's crazy because like compared to last season the boxing matches were insane. Like they had a thing in the house where you could ring a bell on someone if you had a beef with them. And they have to fight you in a boxing match. And if you decline the boxing match, you basically have to sleep inside a literal doghouse for 3 days. And if you want to like go to the bathroom, that person that was supposed to box you or that you lost to in the boxing match has to like put you on a leash and like walk you to the bathroom. So like people were swinging hard as fuck. And the guy who ended up winning the competition on season 2, he had went through so many boxing matches that at one point he like ended up breaking a rib and like breaking his arm maybe. And so they had to take him to the hospital, and then he came back. And then he eventually like boxed this like small Asian guy in the final 2 and actually won. Like he legitimately like learned how to box with no experience just by like fighting people in the house. Oh shit, we get the crow's nest?
I fucking knew it! Oh!
Wait, how can I afford the crow's nest? This is actually fucked. I really need the crow's nest. Okay, so what can I sell here? So, like, I definitely need the repeater and the cannonball. Damn. I really need this, but I legitimately just cannot afford it. I guess I could just sell legitimately these 3 items. It would kind of set me back, but just getting this is just so huge. Oh shit. Everyone just went around the room and just started like throwing pies in Bert's face. I'm a madman. I'm a madman. Eventually, I might just do like a fish tank reaction stream. Oh, we just get the grenade back? I'm just the best player alive.
Fucking knew it! Oh!
Damn, that was some damage control.
Dervishes, strike like a sandstorm.
Yeah, Sam Hyde doesn't really care if anyone like reposts the content, and since it's like not on YouTube, you're like allowed to watch it and like play it in like full volume, and you can't get copyrighted.
Barely got off light side.
I've been thinking about doing like a weekly recap of the show, because there's a couple of people out there that do like a recap already, and it's really like they just do a really shitty job. I think I could make it more funny. You need a gambling? Okay, we'll set up the gamble. We'll set up the big gamba. We'll set up a big dragon. We haven't done a boss battle in a long time. We'll set up a boss battle. I need to add a new boss. That's on my list of things to do. Exclamation point, whatever class you want to be in the chat. I believe you can join on YouTube and on Twitch. You currently cannot bet on Rumble. I don't know why you can't, but you just can't. It's because Rumble's too based. You're just not allowed to. I don't make the rules. I just take advantage of them to my best of my ability.
Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
Gain 5 or one weapon gains 10. No, just get 5 to everything. I need to upgrade this grenade because it's like terrible. Yeah, this easily could be a 10 wins run. I really need a skill. Oh shit, that actually has +3 max ammo because I have so many small items. That's based. Alright, yeah, we'll just get the CDR here.
I may be young.
We're really just wanting to get the skill that says whenever you buy a weapon, all your other weapons gain +3 power. That's like the best.
All cannon, no ball.
Oh shit, they just did a poll that said, do you feel bad for Bert? And like 80% of people said no. That's hilarious. I forgot to mention that while like the pedo groomer guy was there, Bert was like trying to like suck the guy off. He went up to Sam Hyde and he was like, why does he have to leave? Can't he just stay one more day? He's the only other LGBTQ person here that's a man. I was just getting to know him. And the guy, and Bert's trying to get the groomer guy's like number the whole time. And the guy's like, I gotta go, Bert. Like, I don't, like, cause the guy didn't fucking like Bert. Like, the guy originally was put in the same bedroom as Bert, and he was like, this is creeping me the fuck out. I need to, like, switch beds with someone. And then him, and, like, one of the first things they did was him and this, like, bossy bitch, they, like, started, like, cooperating. They were like, okay, what if we just put Bert in the penthouse, which only has 1 bed, since no one wants to sleep with him? And then they were like, wait, actually, what if we just vote Bert out immediately so we can just have the penthouse? Like, for no other reason than no one wants to sleep with Bert. And I thought that was fucking hilarious. Because now Bert just got literally knocked out, like, he just got hit to the head and then, like, started, like, going frantic, like, schizo. And then he just got knocked down 2 more times and had, like, multiple pies thrown in his face. And Everyone who's just like screaming like how happy they are. Oh shit, I need to make this larger. Oh wait, we have a Charizard fight? That's based. Yeah, let me make this bigger. I didn't even really explain the rules to anyone. I'm kind of shitty. I got overtaken by how Bert was getting beaten up and how cool it was. I honestly don't think I've ever won against Charizard. Oh my gosh, we're upgrading the Crow's Nest.
I fucking knew it!
Quicker the fight.
Oh!
I think I need to pay someone to make some like cooler bosses. I want to just like have like a campaign. What if I did a D&D campaign where I did all these voices and each level is just going against different bosses? That could be really cool. Bear, go. I feel like this boss is actually kind of hard. Dude, we're actually just playing Pokemon TCG Pocket in real life. Like, Charizard just came to fruition.
See that plank?
Target was not found. Okay. Oh shit, we can upgrade our leftmost item. You love to see it.
Now this will
Silver items, I believe. Silver skills. Okay, we have exactly enough money. Give us an ammo skill, please. What is this? When you use a weapon, that's not even that good. I mean, that costs 6. I'm not doing that. If there was a reroll, I would.
go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
NPC bought 1. You can't select that target. Okay. Damn, we're destroying people. Yeah, I think this is a 10 wins. It's just GG's, brother. It's all ogre now.
Strength is a sword without
Okay, Charizard is halfway dead. He really hasn't damaged anyone.
Few warriors live to attack. By my weapons, and you might. I respect new food, but bare hands are not enough.
I don't think we can take on Infernal. I don't think our ammo's high enough. Getting the repeater early was kind of crazy. Like, I thought I was kind of ass by just selling all of my shit to pay for the Crow's Nest, but that actually paid off so hard.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
Wait, what is the boss doing? Is he, like, mega evolving? Ammo skills? Okay, sign me up.
I fucking knew it! Oh!
Charizard is getting desperate? Fuck Charizard, then. Oh, I almost ran out of time. I kept trying to do the attack, but the target wasn't found. Charizard is getting more desperate, man. We gotta go all out. Oh, shit, these skills are insane. Okay. Damn. I think I probably just need to go with Flashy Reload. Bullet Time and Flashy Reload are two of the best skills in the game. But I think Flashy Reload's too important. Gold skills. I don't know if we can really afford a gold skill. Sometimes gold skills cost 12. Sometimes they cost 24. But skill shops don't come up that often. Oh, wait, we can just upgrade this? Yeah, let's do that. That sounds really cool. Well, now we don't even need the cannonball because we're just going to reload 2 ammo every time we hit. That's based. Big based. Oh, we one-tap that guy. Let's go.
I fucking knew it! Oh!
My ship red, but I didn't.
Easy one-tap-a-roo. Hold up, let me share this real quick. How do I share my profile on Twitch? How do I share my profile on Twitch? Oops. Okay, well, you have 10 seconds to enter. You better not miss your turn, son. Put the baby down and use smite. Actually, tell your child to use smite. That'd be even better. Okay, sorry. I just wanted to share the stream so I could make a post.
Maybe they ate some bad gold.
Alright, there we go. Locked in, baby. Charizard is going the fuck down. Okay, it's finally my turn. Let me drive the boat. Oh, wait, Will, you just died? Damn, you just got destroyed. Well, now it's all on me. This is going to be a close fought battle. I knew the Charizard was going to be, like, hype because his deck is very powerful in Pokemon TCG Pocket. If his deck wasn't, like, such a Hoss deck in Pocket, he wouldn't be that good. Also, we might have to play some Pocket. Oh, shit, we just get the Cannonball back?
I fucking knew it! Oh!
Yeah, Will, you and me might have to run a Pocket TCG match on the stream, man. I can't believe it's day 7 and we're 6-0. Like, this is actually just a perfect run. The only thing that could cuck us is just not getting a skill to do additional damage. Okay, Charizard is super low. You're down to duel on Pocket? Okay. I can turn this into an ADHD screen and just have it also going at the same time. That would be based. Welding Torch. Okay. Yeah, I think we're about to destroy here. I want to play with my Charizard deck. Just because the Charizard boss is being taken down. Okay, it's my turn. It's all ogre now. Go. Bear. Take down Charizard with the final blow. Is it dead? It's dead. Let's go. Do the dance. Do the Donald Trump. 200 doubloons. 200 doubloons have been handed out to all who have entered the endeavor. I wonder how I can increase the difficulty. And also I need to change it to where you can generate loot drops. Oh, that was insane. Yeah, that shop was crazy. If I could have bought the wanted poster here, that would be hype. Because the wanted poster gives you an additional XP, and that's just, like, huge. No, I don't have the money. I'm poor.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody.
You know what I like about the bazaar? I can have my freaking stream avatars at, like, max size, and it doesn't matter. Like, normally the stream avatars impede so much.
Land legs make you predictable. You move in straight lines.
The roulette wheel will begin in 20 seconds. Yeah, we just can't be stopped. And I don't even have like max upgrades. I'm just kind of high rolling.
This world is full of noise.
12 gold skill, 12 gold skill. All these skills are all ass. Oh my gosh, we hit.
I fucking knew it. Oh.
And we get a gold skill based. That was literally the skill I was looking for. That was the exact skill. We'll do a battle royale.
Waste of gunpowder.
Dear Lord, it is my birthday, in which I pray that no one stops by the stream as a botted account and attempts to sell me any of their shitty artwork. Please allow those people to be pushed away from me on this day. In your holy name, Father, I pray, amen. It turns out that it is not only my birthday, it is my birthday, I identify as Dark MAGA, and I'm not scared to enable the ban hammer. A man who is afraid to pull out the hammer to start banning people was someone who was never a man at all. You know what? I need to actually I need to get a real hammer. And that way, whenever someone comes by to try to do some weird shit, I can just start mogging them and make them feel like shit. And maybe they won't do it to other people. That would be really cool. Amen. You know what they say? When multiple brothers in Christ gather together in the name of the Lord, anything will come true. That's just the facts. Monster skills are usually insane, and all of these skills just do not apply to me, I don't think. When you fall below 50% health each fight, reload 2 items. I guess that could be okay. It doesn't take much. I mean, it only costs 3. Whatever. It doesn't take much for us to fall below half health, because I only have 1,800 health and it's day 8. That's pretty damn low. There's people with 10k. There's also people who are gonna go against you and they're 5 days ahead of you for no dang reason. Medium and large. But this could, yeah, I mean, this could give us the cannonball, which increases our damage, I guess.
Reward the peaceful.
Oh wait, I should have just taken the medium and large. I guess I could get this because that gives us a chance to get another throwing knives, but at this point it's just too late. It's not worth to invest in it. I just need to buy weapons to increase our stuff, because this skill, you'll see it in a second, but it says whenever you buy a weapon, all your other weapons get +3, and that just goes so far in this team. Wait, what is this person even doing?
Like my cruise.
They're legitimately running a all small weapons team, but they aren't even running any ammo items. Why do they have no ammo items, but they have the crow's nest? That makes no fucking sense. Okay, well, we're just 2 wins away from going 10-0.
Come with no
Oh, okay, I get to upgrade the crow's nest.
I fucking knew it.
Quicker the fight.
Oh.
I'm just that guy, baby. It is what it is. There's a reason why my pronouns are Himothy/that guy, and you guys just found out why. That was based. Get a weapon? Okay. Oh my gosh. It's the Trey Bucket. Trey Bucket. And it gave us +3 attack. Your weapons gain 10. Okay, I'll take that all day. I swear, I've never even seen a team in this game that uses a vehicle that can get 10 wins. I think vehicles are fundamentally shit, and you should just ignore them. I think vehicles are for people who, pronounce the Trey Bucket as Trey Boucher, and I'm just not that kind of guy. What is this skill? When you heal, shield 100. Okay, well, I'm not going to be healing.
It's over already.
At this point, I basically have 4 lives, and it would be really difficult for us to die.
You have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have come to me.
What is this? Your poison item plus 4. Why is that a diamond item? That's not even that good. Okay, now a weapon we buy gives all of our other weapons plus 6. Well, let's check out the vehicles. Is there any weapon vehicles? There are, but they are like overpriced as fuck. I guess we'll just buy that for the damage.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Watch out, I'm young for a captain. It may be my birthday, but I'm still young for a captain. Don't remember that. Don't forget that. You've got to put some respect on the captain, man.
Bravery without strength is a sword without a blade.
Okay, small items is probably the best thing for us. Oh, and we just hit a throwing knives to diamond. That's fucking insane. Okay. Buy this just to give everything plus 6 damage.
Whoever said money can't buy class had
This is how you know the revolver is complete ass, because even at diamond, it does 50 damage. I have a bronze grenade that does 120 damage. Upgrade my leftmost item all day. Yes, sir, Ski Brother, sign me up for that. Would it be better to level up the cannonball? I think it actually is just better upgrade the repeater. He gets like plus 60 damage
The keener the blade,
into ammo items.
fight.
I mean, I'm not going to be able to upgrade anything.
Experience is treasure. When you are ready, you will return.
Yo, what's up, Anna? Yeah, this is an easy 10-0 victory royale, baby. Okay, we got the 50 gold. It's over. Maybe I should make a team with this. This is actually a pretty cool item, but it just feels really weak. One thing that I kind of hate is that all of these... So this rarity is supposed to be higher than diamond, which you can't get unless you beat a boss. But all of these items are just fundamentally terrible. This just destroys an enemy item and it has a 10-second cooldown. That's legitimately useless because the game ends 99% of the time in the first 6 seconds. More than likely, even faster than that. But the 50 gold was insane.
Weapons? Nufo teaches stillness. I prefer
Just buy all the weapons. I'm not buying that for 50 money. That's the boulder is literally one of the worst items.
Hey, when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
You better fight alongside me, bitch. Leftmost item gets +1 ammo. Don't mind if I do, baby girl. It only has 6 ammo, and I'm still undefeated. How? I feel like I'm so underpowered. Well, we'll just get the weapon boost, and it's just probably a GG's. All right, Victory Royale. Victory Royale on me. Victory Royale on 3. GG's, brother. GG's. You fought well, but I was just the better Vanessa main. It is what it is, baby. I'm always going to remember this Victory Royale I achieved in front of my valued community members on my birthday. It is what it is. I'm just the better player, man.
All cannon. No.
At this point, I don't even need a cake. I just need to collect W's.
1,000 voices. Guide
That was literally a perfect victory. I actually didn't even lose one fight. That is hilarious. You should get an additional chest if you win every fight and don't take any damage. That only gives me 2 rank? How does that only give 2 rank? Judge, why am I only ranking up 2? Like, it's actually really difficult to do that. I don't care if you're, like, the most min-max player in the world. That very rarely ever happens. Gambling addiction time. I swear, the best thing about this game is enabling a gambling addiction. In 2024, oh, if your game doesn't entice gambling, is it even a game? That's a good question. I think we need to all ask ourselves that. If your game doesn't entice gambling, is it really a game? That should be the forefront of these AAA game studios, because it is. One second. Accidentally opened a tab I didn't mean to open. Also, I've been really enjoying the Pokemon TCG Live. After playing Pocket, it got me back into TCG Live, and I started playing, I rebuilt my Gardevoir deck that I built last year in person, and I've actually been having a lot of fun with it. Like, Gardevoir, surprisingly, is still a really good deck in Standard Pokemon, which is something I did not expect. I think Gardevoir has to be, like, my favorite Pokemon of all time. I was trying to open my TCG Pocket so I could play you, Will. Let me know when you're ready to play. Should I start Fishing Rod? I mean, Fishing Rod could allow us to go poison. Okay. We started with Final Dose and Fishing Rod. I think it's actually correct to go poison. It's correct to go poison until it isn't, if you know what I'm saying.
If you have to ask for price, you can't. You're a smart one.
Okay, it's correct to go poison. It's actually just insane. It's Ogre. It's all Ogre now, baby. Oh, we don't even get to visit the poison guy? That sucks. I think I can set this up right here. Yeah, so if I just pull up Pocket, let me go ahead and do this. Okay. Can I like minimize this? There we go. Perfect. Perfect. You just slide that right there.
As spineless as a jellyfish.
Okay, I think I have to play windowed mode. Yeah, I wanted to duel you. Did you miss your chance? No, I wanted to duel you. I wanted to ADHD duel while doing 4 other things. Oh, fuck, there's an ad. I gotta minimize this. I can't give it out any free ads. I need to add a new window capture. Jesus is Lord is my wonder pick queue, which is wholesome. Okay, I didn't even know that. We got to do that. If Jesus is Lord is in the wonder pick queue, like it's just a have to, not a want to.
Don't move soon. I'll lead the mutiny myself.
Wait, why is it showing up weird? Hold up, let me exit this and reset it. It's like showing up as a weird window. No, I don't want ads to be popping up on stream. I don't support unprovoked advertisements. There we go. Now we can ADHD battle. We can officially ADHD battle. Okay, where's Jesus Lord? Fuck a free pick. It's a terrible pick, but I'll do it. This is like literally useless to me, and it's actually negatively effective.
Since my father built her.
But honestly, everything here is garbage. No, I needed an Erica so bad. Erica, no, I'm not thanking that person. That person is a bitch. A password has been issued. No one join except Will. Let me know when you join the battle. Non-weapon? Okay, I'm upgrading the pufferfish. I'm just that guy. It is what it is. Oh my gosh, I actually get a pufferfish and a catfish? That's disgusting. I'm actually just insane. I'm a mad lad. You're searching? Okay. If it doesn't work, you might have to host and post your code. I'm literally doing the ultimate HD ADHD like extravaganza. I am playing Bazaar, talking to the chat. I'm also playing Pokemon TCG Pocket, and you can't see this right now, but I'm petting a dog. Yo, what's up, Jamie? Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate it. Carson? I'm doing the ultimate ADHD content. I have 4 things going at once. Password Rat King? Okay. No. Wait, can I enter the freaking password? Okay, Carson left. He left us with dog hair. Is it all? I hope it's not all caps. Maybe it's not cap sensitive. We're about to find out. Is Pokemon... oh, it is all caps? Fuck.
They remind me of my first voyage around the globe. Unbearably slow.
Yeah, this is an unbearably slow voyage.
Go ahead.
This is the ultimate ADHD stream. How many things can I do at once?
With you. But if you insist,
I'm searching for opponent. Are you also currently searching or no? Unable to find opponents. Okay, well, let me back out. I'm going to reset my game.
you've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
Oh, shit, we actually won with the shitty poison build.
My ship red, but I don't use.
Okay, I reset Pocket. We'll see if this works.
I pay well for mid-size. Reasonable size things.
Wait, what did I get off the fishing rod? Oh, I got the ambergris. Gross. That's terrible.
Place to store the rest of the tyrant's bow.
I think I'm just gonna go XP. Okay. After 10 minutes, I can finally load Pocket. I have to be doing the most things possible in order to achieve the highest level of viewership among people 16 and below. That is the big ADHD heist of 2024. Also, if you want to add me as a friend, I have my friend code posted in the Discord. My day's been going good. I woke up kind of late, unfortunately. Okay, Will, let me know when you make the new password. I swear, if this poison build actually just like fails, I'm gonna be pissed. Enter in the password. All right, don't search until we're both searching. I'm searching. Searching at the same time. Our searching must be synchronized. If the searching isn't synchronized, things must go wrong. No good.
Skirmish.
Maybe I'm not, like, updated, but I guess I wouldn't be able to play the game. That's weird. I'm generating. Why can I not create password? How did you create password?
Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
Get an aquatic item, please hit. Okay, that's terrible.
People first. Rough it.
Okay, we get the jellyfish.
I fucking knew it. Oh!
I knew it. I'm just a better player.
You should know.
Let me know when you're searching.
Legend on Pelago. I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Yeah, this fight might go pretty good for us because this guy's gonna run out of ammo, and then my life preserver is just gonna get us back up. Maybe. Yeah, this guy might sack us.
Landless
Okay, I got destroyed.
predictable.
Searching.
Move in straight lines. Defeat does not defeat me.
We were able to play before, so I don't know what's changed between now and then. Maybe I'm not on like the same version of the game as you. That could be possible. Man, the fishing rod is giving us crap. There was an update this morning. Okay, I haven't updated. I haven't updated. Let me update real quick. Because I'm using a program on the computer. Yeah, let me go ahead and search that real quick. Jamie, we need to play some Overwatch, man. I saw that you were playing Overwatch one time on Twitch. I haven't played Overwatch 2 in a long time. That's a pretty fun game. I don't know if I automatically updated, but I guess we'll see. I'm going to try to enter a match with a random person. Yeah, I played Overwatch, like, I've had several friends who like to play it a lot, but I'm kind of, like, not really good at shooters because I didn't start, like, playing shooters. I didn't get a keyboard and, like, for most of my life, I haven't had, like, a computer good enough to, like, run games. So I didn't start playing with keyboard and mouse until I was, like, 20. So, like, all my friends wanted to, like, play shooters and stuff, and I'm just really ass. Like, I tried to get good at, when I was in college, I played a lot of, what's that one game that's made by the people who make League of Legends? It's kind of like CSGO, right? It's, Valorant. Yeah, I used to play a lot of Valorant, and I tried to get good, and then I just realized it's, like, physically impossible for my aim to become as, like, quick as these, like, young children who are glued to the screen from a young age, and so I just gave up. But I like Overwatch because I can just play tank. I like to play Sigma. Sigma is based. I like holding down right click and watching people die and then put up a shield and just kind of like not being very good. But I do those two things and it makes me feel good. I actually really liked Valorant because there's a lot of like gameplay aspects to it that I feel like depending on what person you are, like, especially since I'm not like a high ranked person, if you're good at using utility, it doesn't really matter. My thing is I'm not really good at like hearing like footsteps and stuff. And that always like messes me up. People are like, dude, you need to like get new headphones. I'm like, dude, my headphones are completely fine. I'm just ass.
The rest of the tyrants go.
But I heard there's this new shooter out made by I forget what that one big Twitch streamer guy is, Shroud. He made like a game that was kind of like a mix between Overwatch and like CS:GO / Valorant type of games. And I had a lot of friends who were playing that. It's like a weird variation of a shooter where you have like 2 lives and you can like teleport between people back and forth until one person until both of your your doppelganger and your character are dead. And I heard that was pretty good. Damn. See, the thing about Twitch, yeah, we gotta wait for the ads. The thing about Twitch that sucks is that they require me to wear ads or to play ads. And so that's why I prefer streaming on Rumble and YouTube. I would prefer that there's like no ads at all on my streams, but in order to not have pre-roll ads, which are a huge turnoff for people, I'm required to run like 2 minutes of ads per hour. If I turn ads completely off, it turns on pre-roll ads for people. So that's why if you actually want to enjoy the stream, I recommend that you join over on YouTube or Rumble, because then you don't have to watch any ads. Yeah, so basically what I was saying before the ad is, number one, fuck Twitch, because once you're an affiliate, they force you to run at least like 3 minutes of ads per hour. And if you don't, it basically just makes it to where there's pre-roll ads, which discourage people from watching the stream and just leave immediately. So I kind of have to do that, and I would prefer no ads at all. So if you don't want to experience ads, join the stream on YouTube where I actually have ads turned off constantly, because I would prefer people have no ads, or watch on Rumble where the ads are essentially like nothing. But I was talking about this game that's made by Shroud, and it's like kind of a mixture between Valorant and / CS:GO type of game with Overwatch, where essentially you have 2 lives. I guess you have like a doppelganger body, and you can switch back and forth or teleport between you and that second body at any time, and you're only eliminated once both are gone. And so what that means is you can set up your clone on the point. Oh shit, we hit a water wheel. I'm that guy.
Fucking knew it. Oh.
So imagine it's basically search and control, where one team sets up a bomb and the other team has to disarm it, and you can set up your doppelganger at the plant site, and you can like teleport back and forth to that body as long as it's not dead. And once one of them dies, you have to be the other person. But it seems like a really cool game. I'm just not very good at shooters. Did I quit One Piece? Yeah, I mean, I just took a break from the game because I can't afford to play the game. Scalpers invaded my local area, buying out every single pack, to where it was impossible for me to like get my hands on cards. And because of that, I was unable to get cards locally from other people that I needed to be able to make videos. And that's why I like stopped doing it, because it was just too expensive. Because I would have to order all the cards on TCG Player, which is just not really like manageable in my like current situation. If I made like a lot of money or got hired for like a good job, then I would just buy 4 copies of every card in the set. But I definitely wouldn't go back to like making the same amount of One Piece videos as I did, just because I don't really have time to that, and I don't really see the reward in it. Because even if I was doing that, like the maximum capacity that I could gain from viewership is probably like 10k subs on YouTube, and that's just like not enough for me to like want to do that constantly. the market cap isn't there. And that's why I'd like to prefer to just make IRL content. I'm thinking about ordering this thing called the IRL backpack. It's like a $3,000 backpack, and it essentially allows you to, like, oh shit, we just hit the hammer. That's insane.
I fucking knew it. Oh.
That's actually goated. That's literally legitimately the best thing we could have gotten. So now we can just upgrade everything on our bench. Yeah, so this IRL backpack thing, it basically allows you to live stream using your own, like, expensive high-resolution cameras without having access to a computer, which means I could be live streaming from anywhere I want, and I just think that would allow me to, like, take my content to the level that I actually want it to be. And not a lot of people can afford that, so it's kind of like a big advantage if you do have it. Because if you see a lot of people who IRL stream, they're doing it off of like an iPhone, and it just looks kind of shitty, and it also makes it very difficult for you to interact with the chat. Like, but with this device, like, because I've IRL live stream on an iPhone before, and it's kind of impossible to, like, because if you want to actually do it and it look good, you're going to need to use the back camera on your phone, not the front-facing one. So, in that perspective, that means that the person who is running the camera has to be interacting with the chat and telling you what they're saying so you can respond, unless you're doing TTS. But I also just think that's kind of a clunky, like, thing. So, that's what I'd like to do next. And I was looking to see, like, if it was going to go on sale for Black Friday. Because I'm about to buy, the same, a second one of the same, like, $5,000 movie cameras that I'm using right now, to do for, like, jobs and stuff, so I could have two of those going, because also, like, my second camera right now is a, the one that I have that's for movies, it's a Sony, but the one that is not intended for that purpose is, I forget what you call it. There's Sony, and then there's, yeah, it's a Canon, okay. Yeah, it's a Canon, it just doesn't, like, synchronize, so it's just, like, not as good. And also, I'm planning on, like, fully upgrading my office to where I can have one camera on, basically, like, a lever system to where I can use a control, and the camera will move around the room to gain additional angles, because I think that would be really cool. I've seen, like, a very few small amount of people do it for, like, podcasts and stuff, and I think that's just, like, really optimal. Because, like, the issue that I go through now is that when I'll do a job for a business or another person, then I have to, like, remove my equipment and, like, the camera I'm using to use as a webcam and, like, just move all the stuff back and forth. And I really don't want to do that. I would prefer to just have everything set up to where I can just have my setup in my office and in, like, a separate set of equipment to, like, go on, like, move on the go. Because also, like, you don't really want to be moving around stuff because it's just going to naturally acquire damage. Do I still keep up with the meta? I've heard things about the meta. Recently, my friend came over, and we were watching a video about the meta, and this guy was doing, like, a really shitty job of explaining it. Like, he would hover over the cards from the new set, and then he would just quickly, like, move past them in 2 seconds. So I didn't really get to see a lot of the specific cards, but I know that it's, like, for the most part, like, somewhat similar to whenever I stopped playing. Like, I understand that black is still really strong. Like, the fact is with the game, and, like, the worst, like, part of the game in terms of, like, the longevity from it, is that they just went through with this strategy where the way that they're power creeping is just not very good. Because they're power creeping in a way where it's not adding new elements to the game that require people to think and try to, like, innovate, like, new ways to play the game. They're power creeping in a way where it's like, okay, this card doesn't cause you to learn a new mechanic or learn a new way to pilot a deck. It's just strictly better than this other card that did the same thing, but it has better stats than it. And that just made me lose, like, a lot of interest in the game. Because I like playing card games where you have to think and come up with a deck that other people aren't able to figure out in the meta that then gives you a deck building advantage going into the tournament. And I haven't really felt like the One Piece card game has done a good job with that comparatively to Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic. And there's a lot of people out there who like continuously say that it's extremely skill based, and those people just have rose tinted glasses because they're either addicted to the game or it was their first card game and they haven't played games at a high level that are way more complicated, such as Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic. Like if you play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, you would understand that the One Piece card game is legitimately like playing checkers to chess. Like it's not even the same. I've taught people to play like professional Yu-Gi-Oh, and like one of my friends, I spent like a year with him, and then I like took him to the nationals with me in Chicago, and he, even after a year, was not on the level as like the majority of other people I know, because it's so convoluted. Like, because there's so many people who've been playing for 10 years, and you can use any card since the beginning of the game. There's like no rotation. So if you don't know what 30,000 cards do off the top of your head and what their effects are, you just lose. Because you have to know what the other person's deck does just as much as you knowing what your deck does. In the One Piece card game, you really don't have to understand that much about your opponent's deck. If you understand the gist of what their leader does, you can get by very well, especially if you're playing certain decks. Like if you're playing yellow, which is an entirely like RNG high roll archetype, it doesn't really matter what the other person is doing. Did you go, 10 cost Big Mom on curve into Yamato or Enel? Okay, you win. I play 10 cost Big Mom. Ha, I win, you lose. But you don't really need to know what the other person is doing. In Yu-Gi-Oh, if you don't know what every single deck is in the meta, like you just legitimately cannot win. Like you just can't. Another way to win a tournament is to fake illegal blindness and abuse the system. That is facts. That did happen to me. And I will never forget that person for pretending to be legally blind. Because fuck that guy. He was a bitch. On this channel, we call out people who are a certified bitch and label them as such. Oh yeah, that was another thing that I didn't like about One Piece. That if you call out a person for cheating, the actual company will come after you and threaten to ban you, and that person who actually is cheating will get a slap on the wrist. That is a really weird way to handle like competitive play in your game. I don't know who, and it's like no one agrees with that, but they still just do that shit. I remember whenever I was like getting messaged and they're like, people are telling me like judges, they're like, dude, you can't share this clip of 2 people cheating in the finals on your stream or in your video because you could get a lifetime ban because the company doesn't want people knowing that their tournaments aren't legitimate and that like cheating is just continuously happening and nothing is being done about it. I'm like, damn, fuck you guys. I'm going to do it anyway. And then I did. Because fuck those people. And it's funny because still to this day, all I see on my Twitter feed about One Piece, the only things that populate for me are about people calling out other people for cheating. And they're like, oh shit, you got cheated by that guy? I also got cheated by that guy. It turns out that guy's been cheating since the beginning of the game and has collected over $60,000 in prizes and has never had anything done to him. That's like a big issue. And the other like portion of it that really sucks is that there's like a lot of people who just look at it as a money aspect. And in Yu-Gi-Oh, there's not really money to be made, even if you're like consistently topping. So people don't cheat for that reason. There are people who cheat for other reasons, but in the One Piece card game, especially in online play, people are specifically cheating because they live off of disability or SSI, and they're like, dude, my life fucking sucks. I'm a fucking basement dweller who's never interacted with a female or touched grass. So like, I need to cheat you to get this $1,000, or my home is gonna get foreclosed on this month. And like, I can't earn money a real way and be like an actual American, because if I get like an actual real job and become like a self-serving member of society, I'm gonna lose my Obamacare and my free cell phone. And like, fuck that, you know? Like, why would I do that when I could just sit at home, play with my dick, and cheat from the safety of my computer?
All things in moderation.
Bandai's weak punishment system of cheating is insulting. It is insulting. There's so many videos I could just make about cheating. But I just don't really like to do that because I just think it's kind of redundant.
Go ahead. Underestimate.
I'll pop up on the basement dwellers. There was actually a guy one time who, this was one of the times that I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I was at this event, and I was in the final round, and this guy, he was acting like a brick wall. Like, I'm a very, like, nice, and, like, whenever I sit down from the other player, even if it's, like, high stakes, I try to make them feel like they're more glad to have met me by the end of it than not, and like just give them like a good experience, because at the end of the day it's just a game. Like, I want to do well, but it is just a game. And this guy, I'm like trying to like talk to him, and he's like not responding. He's like acting like a brick wall, and I beat the guy because we got in the situation where time has been called on the round, and I accidentally like spilled my deck while I was shuffling. And so, like, I put it back up on the table. I'm like, here, cut my deck. And there's, like, 30 seconds left. And I'm going to go into the battle phase and attack this guy for game. And he's like, whoa, 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 what's happening? Because he was trying to stall me out and try to, like, act like I was, like, doing something wrong so that time would be called and that we would get a tie. But I was like, no, like, cut my deck. So I have the guy cut my deck, and I attack him, and I win the match. And understand that there was basically no implications on this match. Me and the guy had both lost 2 times, but for some reason, the guy was so insulted that he, like, went online and started harassing me on Facebook and got, like, a bunch of other people to start harassing me, like, a lot of people in that area, and it was in Kansas. I don't even live in Kansas, but this guy just got these people to start harassing me and essentially, like, sending me threats to where I had to, like, delete my Facebook, and it caused me, like, stop playing. And this guy was a fat fucked basement dweller. Like, this guy, I could just tell that his life sucked, and he wanted to take it out on me. So eventually I called him a basement dweller, and that's how that relates back to it. Because he was a basement dweller.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All
I could tell that and the reason I know that is because I could tell that the threats that he was coming at me with were directly correlated with an IP of his mother's basement. Sometimes you just know, you know?
Oh, the water is free.
Sometimes you just know. Those are just the facts. Wait, what if I just make a video called The Dangers of Basement Dwellers in Card Games. The Untold Horror Stories You Never Knew. And I just talk about every single time that someone tried to be a bitch and tried to fight me for no reason. Which is like a total of like 6 times. Which honestly isn't that many times over like a 10-year period. But that's also a lot of times because I'm not like a violent person. It's kind of a running joke that in like the Yu-Gi-Oh community, I would say that at least every person in their locals knows at least like I would say at least 1 out of 10 people is a person who is a rule shark or a cheater or just an unpleasant person to play against. And that's why One Piece was fun for a while, because there's drastically a lot less of those people. Should I level up the Astrolabe? Is that good? I don't really know if that's good. I'm not really sure if the Astrolabe is a good item. I've seen a lot of people use it, but I don't know if it is. Okay, we get the beach ball, but you know, we don't even need that anymore because we have the water wheel. Oh, I get to level up the Astrolabe anyway? Let's go. That's based.
Quicker the fight.
Let's go. Wait, this is actually kind of a based aquatic team. Aquatics be based for real, for real. Oh shit, I legitimately got 5 level up offerings that do not affect the game in any way. That's actually crazy. Like, usually, you can have a low roll where most of them are low impact, but they at least benefit you in some way. Legitimately, every single one of those did not affect my game state in any way. I gained 1 gold. Let's go. I feel great, man. I love this game, man.
Congratulations, you get anything you want from your deck. I love that deck, man. It's so expensive, man.
So expensive, man. I love that deck, man. So much searching, man. It's funny because my friend came over yesterday and we were playing some old school Yu-Gi-Oh! And he was actually playing the deck that clips from. Because back in the day, the Spellbook deck used to be over $1,000. It was just like, and it was like that for like 4 years. It was just the known, like, overtly expensive waifu tax deck. Okay, maybe the Astrolabe is insane. Okay, Astrolabe is insane. Astrolabe is actually just insane. I didn't even know that. Okay. Astrolabe is based, for real, for real. Because it allows you to, like, haste and shit. And hasting is fun. Hasting is fun and fair. Is it really necessary, though, if I'm hasting every other item? I guess I'm gaining shield. Until we get something that's, like, more valuable than that, we can just keep doing it. I'm telling you right now, you're not going to be able to find a basement dweller that would be able to build a aquatic team that would be nearly as based as this. Oh shit, poison skills? Okay. I'm just that guy. I'm just that guy, baby. Let's go. This is why my pronouns are Himothy / that guy. Because no one's high rolling on the poison as hard as me. I mean, this is always going to be our slowest poison item. I want to go against this guy because he's like the highest, but maybe I should fight this guy because he can potentially get poison items. Let me check the cheat sheet real quick. So the Viper Tyrant can give you... What is his skill? When you poison, gain 4 regen. Oh, that is pretty insane. Okay. And the Shock Trooper gives you... He can also give a poison extract, which could give us +1 poison for permanently. And that is pretty impactful. Yeah, I don't think I really care as much about the XP as I do this. Well, the XP does allow me to level up with the hammer, though. That is true. Fuck, yeah, I don't want to go for the skill. I just want the XP, I guess. Honestly, we've got enough people in here. I'm going to start another battle royale. If you're on YouTube or Twitch, you can put ! the class that you want to join as in the chat. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I started a battle royale. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we're doing a battle royale first. I wanted to start a boss battle. Oh, fuck. I didn't put the hammer next to the right thing.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I'm actually mentally handicapped. Why did I do that? You guys are supposed to not allow me to do that. Okay. It's me and D-Moon. Who will win? Pirate Captain Jinbei versus inferior Pirate Captain Luffy. The last victim has been picked off. Sorry, buddy. Get better next time. Could I just, like, get an upgrade? Heal, toughness, and regen. That could give us what we need. I guess since I upgraded the fishing rod, there is a chance that we could just hit, we could hit like a diamond jellyfish or a diamond item we actually want. Yeah, I'm going to start a boss battle. ! In the chat, what class you want to join as. If you're on YouTube and Twitch, you can do ! whatever you want to be. So I'm doing ! Ranger. You can be Druid, Warrior, Mage, Hunter. I think you can be Cleric. I'm not exactly sure. It should tell you. Unfortunately, you can't do it on Rumble, which is sad. Oh my gosh, we just took out a bird abuser. Ripperonis to all the Ushwali bird abusers out there.
I fucking knew it! Oh!
You move in straight.
I'm out here representing for all of the anti-bird users. That's just how it be, son. You have 30 seconds to lock in. You have 15 seconds to lock in, actually. I'm gaslighting. Oh, we got a Diamond Clamora. Wow, that's huge. That was actually based. Actually based. Get a poison item? I mean, that's probably fine. Yeah, oh, wait. Oh, okay, that was insane. Wow. That's actually cracked.
Will inspire the crew.
Yeah, that was insane.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does. Every item finds its buyer.
Every item finds its buyer. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm going to keep that Clamora for now. Yeah, I think the Astrolabe is actually kind of insane. It just gives you like a lot of shield.
Pathetic, as spineless as a jellyfish.
Okay, so I need to make sure to put this over here.
The keener the blade, the quicker.
Okay, we have the Diamond Astrolabe. I never thought about playing these in the same team. I always just run one or the other. Your aquatics have cooldown reduced by 3%. Don't mind if I do, Poppy. Okay. Don't mind if I do, sir. Yeah, this is kind of insane. There's like nothing that can almost help us.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly concentrated. Neither wealthy nor wise.
Ammo items sells items. I mean, we have so much money and there's like nothing we can buy. Oh, wow. We actually get to upgrade that. Well, now we're just like fully maxed out essentially.
Inspire the crew.
Yeah, there's like no way we can lose.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Let me go feed my dog real quick.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use. know the eastern sky is beautiful at dawn. But can we get moving?
Okay, we're back, baby. We're so back. Did we lose? I think we lost. I can't really tell. I think we did lose that fight. Sells enchanted items. I feel like that doesn't really do much for us. I don't think you can be offered an item if you already have a diamond version of it. I'm not 100% sure. Let's just go for the gumballs. Man, we have not been offered many skills. I think it's like almost required for you to have skills that enable your poison to get like above 20 in order to go 10 wins with this. If you guys have never played this game before, it's called The Bazaar and it's currently in closed beta. And if you want to play the game, you got to go to playthebazaar.com. But it's going to be out available free to all on January 1st, I believe. Oh, we got another catfish? Should I just say, like, fuck the Clamora? I mean, slowing 4 items for 2 seconds at the start of each fight just seems so impactful. I kind of just want double jellyfish. I also just really need skills. Skills make the world go around, baby. That item is terrible. When you create Haste Knight, that's terrible. Okay. Well, I'm gonna level up after this shop. Or after this fight. And I'm probably just gonna upgrade the jellyfish. It's like the only thing on our board that can be upgraded. At that point, we just need skills that increase our pufferfish. Okay, make sure not to fuck this up. I can't click that item until we put the hammer next to the jellyfish. Move this over here for safe measures.
The keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Okay. Upgrade your leftmost item. Okay. That legitimately only gives us +2 poison for leveling? That's terrible.
Well, howdy, hero.
Okay, train spider, huge.
That's a bargain.
Actually huge.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that final.
Move that back over there. And then we can, I guess, reduce the cooldown on this. Hit another poison. Okay. Huge.
That's been sitting there.
Yeah, that was a huge high roll.
Wait,
I still really need a skill.
while you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar,
So 4 items for 3 seconds. That's actually decent.
trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
I mean, we just have so much money. There's no reason not to just, like, buy everything. Bro, where are these freaking skill shops, dog? Could we just, like, get a skill shop, please? Yeah, I feel like that's too impactful.
My fight is with you.
I feel like it's just optimal to have 2 jellyfish and no pufferfish. Wait, what the hell is this guy doing? How is it even possible he has an all, like, potion build when potions are from that character that's not even in the game yet? Okay, we beat him. Let's go.
I fucking knew it!
Fall
Oh!
like a boulder. I flow like the waves.
Wow, that was kind of crazy. Oh, wait, we got a diamond seaweed? That's kind of good. Diamond seaweed is good. I could take this out and just go like double catfish seaweed. Is that better than this? I feel like this has done a lot of work. So this gets hasted, so it resolves in 3 seconds, and then immediately just hastes everything else continuously. I guess we can try it in a PvE fight. I really just need skills at this point. Okay, the crit chance is not terrible. Yeah, maybe we should try this. See if it's any better than the, the whatever you call it. Oh, I could have upgraded the pufferfish, I think. Seaweed, I've seen people do really broken stuff with. Yeah, I don't think this is it. I don't think the seaweed was good enough. It just didn't hit it fast enough. I don't know how people, like, get it to work. It has too high of a cooldown. It's 6 seconds. Okay, we finally have a skill shop. Finally have a skill shop here. I believe in the skill shop. When you slow, your weapons gain 6. That's terrible. I'm not running weapons. Dude, that's only +2 poison. That's so mid, bro. What is this? Your poison items have +4. Okay, that's actually insane. Is this a vehicle? It's not. Fuck. I mean, poison items +4 is a lot.
As long as you draw
It's actually big. Well, that was terrible. Okay. Fuck, I didn't have this next to the hammer again. Are you kidding me? I mean, we might be able to win without it. We actually have 18 poison, which is sizable. Reduce the cooldown of your aquatics by 20%?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Wait, that's actually absurd. That's actually just vile. What? Cooldown of aquatics is 20% less? That's ridiculous. Maybe that is better than to do this. I guess we're about to find out.
May be young for a captain, but I've seen my
Yo, what's up, Sydney? Wow, we destroyed that guy. Okay, maybe seaweed is actually kind of pushed. Maybe the seaweed is actually pushed.
I paint my ship red.
That went way better than I thought it was going to go. You're kidding me. That was actually insane. Did we hit a jellyfish? No, we hit the fucking seashell. That's so ass, dude. I don't even know that this is better than using the globe. I mean, that skill was insane. Don't get me wrong. Manta ray? Okay. Manta rays these. Two to 4 XP. Okay. I gotta have this set up here correctly. Let's go.
Fight.
The pufferfish has leveled up.
I fucking knew it. Oh.
Aquatic items reduced by 3 or poison. I mean, it's just poison 1. That's not like insane. I think it's just always that. I guess we're about to see. Is the Astrolabe any better? Yeah, I mean, this guy is over 600 poison already. I think it's insane. The only thing that could be better is if we had double jelly. If we had double jellyfish, it would be broken.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
And we got DC'd. Awesome. You know that you're winning if you get DC'd. They only DC people who are doing good. I know from experience because they call me the best of all time for a reason, baby. Goats come and go, but boats stay afloat, and that's why I'm the best of all time. Remember that. Take that to heart. Wow, we gained a lot of XP off that. That was pretty crazy. Not that much money, though. I guess we'll just take the regen. Regen is somewhat important when you're running a sustain build.
You have great potential.
Poison skill, poison skill. Okay, big poison skill kind of guy. First time you use a large item, poison 5. That's not that good at all. I mean, this is +2 poison.
This
Yeah, I think this is maybe a little bit better.
No, I'm a bit of a legend on Balago.
Do I think I'll check out the new Hearthstone expansion anytime soon? Yeah, I mean, definitely. That's why I asked you, like, how it was. It seems cool. I just wanted to make sure that there's, like, actually... The main reason why I was deterred from, like, making more content, which, like, for me to, like, enjoy it, I want there to be, like, a reason for me to make content. And I felt like there wasn't a reason for me to make content because I came back and all the decks that I had previously already made content on were still the best decks. So in the last patch with the tourists,
Bravery without
the aggro paladin deck that I made was still considered on HS Replay the highest win rate deck. And I didn't like that because, like, that's how, I also know that to be true because my original video of aggro paladin from the literal set before, like a month or two before, is still getting views today. And that should be an outdated video. But because that's still in the meta, it just kind of made everything else go under the limelight. And also, after the first couple weeks, they nerfed all the new shit, so it just reverted back to the decks that were good during Whizbang's workshop. And I just felt like there wasn't a lot of room for me to make content. And you could kind of tell that that patch was, like, very low in content, because a lot of the creators from, major creators from Hearthstone decided to just make videos on other things during that patch. Now, I don't know how, like, if that's picked back up in this expansion, but I would assume so, because that was overall a dud expansion. You love the mass nerfs? Okay. This is the thing about the mass nerfs, though. So, this is what happened to me several times, is I built, let's say hypothetically, because I did do this, I invested into the Wheel Warlock deck. That deck required like 10 plus legendaries that are only good within the Wheel Warlock deck. They completely nerfed the Wheel and Reno Jackson, so the deck basically did not function, and I have 8 other legendaries that I used over 15,000 dust to craft this entire deck that are only viable in that one deck, and I don't get refunded for those. So yes, I get back the 2 cards that got nerfed, but I also just negged 15k dust because I can't use these cards in any other space. So I don't think that the way they do the nerfs and refund dust is really fair. It's only fair to people who own every card in the game, and then it doesn't affect them. Because at that point, they have enough money to just buy every card. And they're, like, not nice enough to give you, like, a refund for the other stuff. You spend maybe 5,000 dust to set, so does it hit you as hard? Yeah, see, that's the thing. Is that I spent like $100 trying to craft these decks to make content, and they basically mitigated my ability to make content without spending another like $50 to $100, and I didn't like that. Because that happened to me like 4 separate times during that patch, and it was also to all of the decks that I enjoyed, but for some reason, this is the other thing I don't like about their philosophy. They have, like, some weird fetish with making sure that aggro, like, brain-dead aggro, has to be the most impactful, broken thing to be doing, and I don't like that. I don't think that's, like, a good approach. Sounds like you would have thrived in the Ben Brode era where nothing was nerfed for months. I love the Ben Brode era. The Ben Brode era... I mean, if we want to talk about, like, the most enjoyable times in Hearthstone, the data shows that one of the most enjoyable times was during the year of, I believe, the Dragon, where, whatever year came out with, Blackrock Mountain, where you could run the Patron Warrior deck, the aggro, combo Druid deck, the, Reno Jackson Warlock deck, the Handlock deck. That was a meta where all of those decks required some amount of skill, and they were also viable for more than 6 months minimum. So you didn't waste your money, and they actually required you to think to play the game. The big changing point in Hearthstone that really made the game go downhill was whenever Ben Brode made an announcement after everyone decided they hated Yogg-Saron, and it was because, they they only come out with 120 cards per set, but really it's even less than that because only like 12 new cards are added per class. And what ends up happening is Ben Brode's like, oh yeah, this is what we call a for fun card. Some cards are only intended to be for fun, and other cards are intended to be for competitive. And the issue with that is they're not making enough cards to where they have room to make for fun cards, because all that does is make it to where when you want to make a deck, you really can't theory craft and make your own brew if you want to be competitive, because there's only a small subset of an already small sample of cards that are legal within standard rotation that are worth putting in a competitive deck, which means the deck building aspect of Hearthstone was drastically hit, which is a very important part for a lot of people who play card games. Doesn't matter what card game you play, deck building is a large portion of the fun for the vast majority of people, and by limiting that, you're removing people from interacting with your product and it's going to cause you to make a lot less money overall. Because everybody, they try to do this in IRL card games too, but everybody only cares about the casual people who they can get to join the game quickly within a small subset of time to be able to pay off investors and get them to spend a little money right now to open a couple packs. That is the design philosophy with every major set in card games now, where it's just aimed at like, okay, if we make this new set, one second. Everybody's like, okay, if we make this new set, how can we make it to where people like want FOMO and they want to get on the game who have never played this game before and just go buy a box at their local game store, but we don't actually care if that player continues to play the game long term, because we just need to generate a profit for the shareholders now, and we'll worry about that later. And it's a really bad mindset. That's also like happening in video games too, where like a lot of video games, they aren't willing to change when the community comes out with some kind of backlash saying this part of the game isn't fun or this part of the game is broken, because the shareholders just care about making money, and they're like, okay, well, we don't want to risk our potential chances of making less money for the shareholders because we could lose our jobs. So we need to just spend 3 years making the game perfect and run a ship that is not agile and is able to move and change the space of our live service game based on the responses of our community. And that's why indie developers have seen like a drastic rise in the past couple years, because they're actually willing to listen and learn from what the community wants to develop a game that people enjoy playing. Not just trying to hype up a AAA title for a sequel of a game that was once amazing because the ships used to be agile. If we can just get people to be hyped about Diablo 7 because Diablo 2 was awesome, it doesn't matter if Diablo 7 is a huge microtransaction cuckold. We just need people to have that FOMO that they're going to miss out on a piece of nostalgia from their childhood. And once they spend $70 on our AAA title, we don't really need to update the game. We've already got their money. Like, fuck them. I firmly believe indie games will become the cornerstone of AAA, of a gaming. AAA industry is losing control. I mean, that's already happened. What is the most recent AAA game that has actually been hype? I don't even think like anything comes to mind. Black Ops 23, Black Ops 27, they're all the fucking same. Madden 28, Madden 30, they're all the fucking same. All these AAA titles do is they infringe on an IP that was once good and just turn it into like a microtransaction cuckold. They're like, oh, you really liked Overwatch 3? We're gonna make Overwatch 4 instead of continuing the current game. But we're going to make it to where every single match, there's going to be a pop-up ad that asks you if you want to purchase a loot box at 50% off. But other than that, there's going to be no impactful changes to the game. But because we're labeling it as a new game instead of continuing our live service game, people will buy it. That's kind of just like been the strategy for the past 5 years. And for that reason, you haven't really seen any AAA titles pop off. Like, dude, fucking GTA 6 has been in the works for like 10 years. GTA 6 isn't even out. And that's just a prime example of why it's fucked. Oh my gosh, we got a second jellyfish. You're kidding me.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
That's actually insane. Brother, that's actually fucking insane. It's GG's, brother. GG's, brother. It's a 10 wins. Mom, get out the checkbook. You're gonna need to call the bank and get an increase on your credit card. We're going to the big leagues, baby. Let's go.
Waste of guns.
Poison effect all day, baby. Oh my gosh, this has a poison of 48? Dude,
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
this is fucking crazy, dog. Dude, this is some Ben Baller shit, man. 48 poison? That's like the biggest pufferfish I've ever made. Alright, final boss. Let's do it, baby.
We're out to deep.
We've got like 3 lives, and our pufferfish has 48 poison. I don't think we can lose. The poison chain has begun. Look at this masterpiece. This is a masterpiece. This guy literally just took 1100 poison damage a second. Are you kidding me, brother? Brother.
Ah, ding, 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 ding.
Ding, the boat, baby. Back at it again with another banger. Let him know Mr. Beats by Ash Band. Let him know Mr. Beats by Ash 1000 Bands sent ya. You know how we be, baby. The Dark MAGA Knight gets it done again in 10 victories nonetheless. Let's go. Bro, look at this masterpiece of poison control. I don't think I've ever seen anything more beautiful in my life. There's not a Western woman alive that has reached this peak of perfection since the 1950s when women had class. Like, look at this. If Vanessa was not questionable in age, I would reach over and kiss her on the forehead. Gotta take a little screenshot. Victory Royale. You know how we be? Easy Victory Royale on the birthday. Yeah, it was insane. I'm going to use that as a thumbnail. Oh my gosh, we leveled. I've finally broken the curse. We're finally out of bronze after 100 fucking matches. It takes so long to rank up in this game. It's not that I'm ass, trust. It's never that. It's never that I'm ass. I never even lose in this game. I'm just the boat. It is what it is. It takes so long to rank up because each match takes like 40 minutes minimum. And unless you get 10 wins and get a perfect victory, you literally only get one rank. And then at a certain point, even if you're going 10 wins every time, you still aren't even guaranteed enough dust to run another ranked. So sometimes you just have to play a casual game and get 10 wins in that, which is just as hard as in rank to level up, man. Wow. All of my dreams have come through. The Maga Knight, baby. The Dark Maga Knight, baby. The Dark Knight returns, baby. 45-47. I've been the Dark Maga Knight since I was just a jit, man. It is what it is. Some of us are just born different. I'm planning on releasing a video soon. There's this, I'm gonna make a short of, oh shit, that's fucking insane. Fuck, man, the gambling animations are so nice in this game, man. I feel like I'm playing slots. This is cool. Like, the only thing that could make this more realistic is if someone reached over and blew a puff of cigarette smoke into my face so I could emulate the emotions of winning big at the local Osage casino. JK, we only play at the Hard Rock. We're respectable individuals, hang out, and when you run into someone, you might actually feel comfortable having a conversation with them, and the bar is always nice. The bar also always has hot bartenders, which is important. I know we've all been to that one bar where, like, you want to leave a good tip, but the bartender isn't very attractive, and you're trying to find a reason to, like, actually give them a decent amount of money. At the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, that is not an issue. Not a sponsor, by the way. Just a shout out to a fellow local business. Apparently, after the beta, you're going to be able to trade your duplicates to other people. What did I just get? I just got this. Autofile Dooley. Why does this seem like a pedo name? Autofile. Audiophile. Pediophile. It's kind of the same thing. Honestly, I think this is probably still... No, not that. This is probably still my favorite skin in the game. Just because she's holding throwing knife, which is the most broken item in the game. I also really like how this game tells you what number person you were to get that skin. That way, you can feel like you're in on the NFT scam without losing any of your actual real-world money, you know? I think the biggest thing this game has going for it is the fact that you get to open up a loot box every time you do good, and they show flashing lights, which simulate the powers of a slot machine. And as a person with a hardcore gambling addiction that takes a lot of stimulants and uppers, I really appreciate that. It really makes my dopamine tingling without having to scroll on Instagram and look past all of these hot chicks, you know? That's just something I appreciate as the Dark Maga Knight. It's not something you can get as an easy commodity every day, right? Like, why would I go into the wilderness of the downtown Tulsa bars to look at girls that are obviously less attractive than I would normally think because I'm drunk, when I could feel the same experience of dopamine by simulating a gambling addiction? That's the kind of fun that I like. You just bought a bunch of One Piece secret rares and super rares from the premium reprint set. What was the premium reprint set? What did it give you? Okay, this is the other thing about One Piece sets, or about One Piece that's kind of irritating. And I had an argument with the guy like a couple weeks ago where he was saying like, oh, the meta's complicated now. It requires skill. Ooh. And every time the guy was talking, I kept just thinking that he was Patrick from that one SpongeBob episode where they have that meme and it's like, ooh, Squidward's afraid of Santa Claus. Ooh. Like, I just felt like that because this guy kept trying to act like the One Piece TCG actually requires a lot of skill now. And I'm like, dude, no, it fucking doesn't. Most of the decks that are viable are 90% of the cards that were already out whenever I stopped playing. So how are you saying the game got more complicated and required you to actually think and learn new mechanics when my friend is literally telling me that he just bought a premium reprint set that reprinted cards that have been out for a long time? That makes legitimately no sense. I don't understand where these people get these clown world logic. Like, it's just some of these people, they sound like they're at a Kamala Harris rally and they're reading this stuff off of a teleprompter, but then when I actually supply them with hardcore facts, the teleprompter malfunctions and they don't have shit to say. How's it going? I'm doing good. I'm collecting W's and calling people out as the Dark Maga Knight should. Thank you. Thank you, Little Indigo. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
I fucking knew it! Oh!
Don't make me get out the counter. If you make me get out the counter on my birthday, I will be forced to release the banned hammer on you. I don't want to have to get the hammer out until I'm drunk. Wow, this is a really shitty shop to see on day one. This is a shit show. I feel like it's 2016 and I'm in the car listening to the Schnitz show on the radio with my dad. Wow, this is a very interesting shop setup. I started with Final Dose, I might as well just go Viper. Don't I have Project Zomboid? I don't think I've ever played Project Zomboid, but I remember you told me about it. I think you told me about it like 3 years ago. I think we were going to play one time and we didn't. No, I never played the game, but you told me about it. It was a couple years ago, so I don't really remember. I go through all those hoops to go against the most difficult PvE day one boss possible, and I get a fucking Fangs. Are you kidding me?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Dear, are you angry? Wait, why would you say something to me like that? That's a really weird thing to say. Alright, hold up. I'll be right back. I gotta go get something. Just sit there and think about not selling someone an overlay. Thank you, Little Indigo. I appreciate you. Don't make me call the Punisher Frank Castle. Okay, look at this cake that I just got. This is a beast-ass cake. Can I say something if you don't mind? Okay, let me ask you something. If you have to ask, the answer is probably no. Because that tells me you don't have confidence, which means I don't know if I feel comfortable giving you an answer. You need to be a confident and empowering woman in Western society. Respect demands respect. But look at this cake. This is a based cake. And just know if you're asking me something, you're not asking just anyone that question. You're asking the Dark Maga Knight. So you need to feel comfortable with the outcome of your question. But look at this cake. This is a badass cake. I just got this for my birthday. It's an Oreo cake. This is a based cake for a based individual. You know, see, if I was feeling confident enough, I would just put my face in the cake right now. But I don't know what it is, but Milana is just kind of making me feel a little bit, like, uncomfortable. And so I don't know if I feel, like, comfortable to do that right now. I don't know if I'm in a safe space, you know? Like, I want to make sure that this is an inclusive space to, you know, make sure that I'm not, like, being harassed by anyone who doesn't make me feel comfortable. Because this is a safe space only. You have to make sure that you're up to regulation with the ordeals of the Dark Maga Knight, and that's very important. Little Indigo, you could come over and have a piece of this cake if you want. We could like put our faces in it together. As long as Melania isn't watching, that would make me feel a little bit uncomfortable. I want to make sure the safest space. You might have a gap in your schedule. Okay, I mean, it's up to you.
Myself.
Well, basically, okay, I'm going to read this out for everyone. Don't worry, we're going to go full face. We're going to have a full review of the Dark Maga Knight. Well, basically, I am a passionate web developer. I make animated banners, logos, overlay panels, and I just want to show you my work. I've worked with several empowering LGBTQ individuals, and I've even worked with trans rights activists for small children. So if you're interested in being part of that movement, you can switch over to the other side and transition with me, in which the Dark Maga Knight will have to give you a swift hammer to the ban. I'm going to have to swiftly ban you via my hammer. I don't want to have to do this, but you forced my hand. The unfortunate thing is that even on your birthday, people with no social skills still don't have enough respect to not try to sell you stuff. It's very weird. All right, don't worry, guys. Melania has been permanently timed out to where they can no longer interact, but they can still hear us talk about them and how much of a dweeb they are. Let's be real. It's my birthday, so I didn't want to have to pull out the dweeb counter. And I'm still not going to do it. I'm just going to solely call you out and single you out. But by the way, thank you for the follow. Wait, I just realized something. I just realized something even more grotesque. Milana said all of that dumb shit and didn't even drop a follow or give me a Twitch Prime. I mean, that's just something that the Dark Maga Knight cannot respect, and I just can't impose that on my valued community members. That's just something not for me. You know, I don't feel comfortable about that. That's why I was saying I can tell you that from my immediate interaction with this person, they're not making the space safe. 8 secret rares got reprinted, like Borsalino, Kuzan 4-cost, Katakuri 8-drop, Newgate 9-drop. See, that exactly tells me that the One Piece meta has not changed at all. Because if the One Piece meta had been power creep drastically, and like all of the decks were new since like OP06, or since past OP06, then you wouldn't be that excited about those reprints because those cards would probably be bad. So the fact that all of those cards are most likely still meta relevant tells me that everyone that thinks the game has like evolved into this complex masterpiece are just straight up addicted to the game, and they won't listen to the truth or opinions of people who are actually willing to like do their own research. And those are the kind of people that make spaces like this feel unsafe. Wait, actually, Will, I don't know if I can trust you. If you're getting excited about an Edward Newgate 9-drop, you might be the kind of guy that makes it to where if I play my Newgate and I don't declare the effect and just point at it, that you're going to tell me my leader didn't get a plus 1000 boost. That's the ultimate test of a true friend. and a moral human being. This is what we should do. We should watch everyone play a game of One Piece and see if they require their opponent to actually announce they're using the on-play effect of Edward Newgate, and if they require that from their opponent, we just take away their voting rights. I think that's the only way to tell if someone is a moral human being. That's like the ultimate litmus test to decide if like you're a real person or you're just an AI. Butter Knives, thank you. I appreciate you, my friend. You rarely pay more than $1 or $4 for secret rares. Honestly, that's crazy to me because the entire time I played for over the first year, I don't remember a secret rare ever being less than $4. Like, secret rares were always $10 or $20. Now, to be fair, that's still drastically cheaper than any other card game, because if you only need to buy 2 copies of a secret rare for $20 and everything else is $8, you could make a competitive deck for like 50, 60 bucks, and you know they're going to be able to play it for at least 3 months. So that's not even that bad. But honestly, for me, it's more so in determining whether I'm willing to buy the card or not or pay for it. It really just comes down to, am I able to get it locally from a person for a fair and reasonable price, or do I have to go on TCG Player and pay full price? Because that was really what allowed me to play the game, is that I could go to locals, and for the first time, this would never happen in Yu-Gi-Oh! But if I showed up to locals, I could find someone there who had the cards that I needed, or in a local Facebook group, find someone who had the cards I needed, and they would sell me the cards for a reasonable price, like 80, 85%, sometimes 70%, and that would allow me to get the majority of meta relevant cards. And also, like, just from winning tournaments, I would get packs and stuff, or, you know, I've won a couple case tournaments, which has allowed me to get every card. But when it became impossible for anyone, not just me, to get cards locally, it turned into a thing where it took me 6 weeks in OPO 6 to actually get people in the community to give me the normal rares and commons that were required for me to complete my deck that I was going to run at a regional. And that's when I realized, like, this just isn't worth it, because I don't want to spend all this money on shipping from buying all of these products, or from buying all these individual cards, because that's really the worst of it. You know, like, even if you're paying full price and it's only like $1 card, when you need to buy 100 cards and the minimum amount of sellers you can purchase from is 20, that adds on like an additional $35. And that's just not worth it to me, because you're already paying full price, plus all that shipping, plus it's going to take 3 weeks for stuff to come in, and TCG Player is so shifty that every single time... Oh yeah, I have an update on my TCG Player rant. So I've been telling you guys, every single time I order a bunch of cards to complete an old school deck, at least one package comes back with an error, and that's why I'm going to make like a hate video on how the quality control of TCG Player has drastically dropped and there's no accountability. There's one card that I've needed to complete my deck to record a video, and I ordered that card at the same time as 50 other cards to make this deck. That card did not come in. I had to fight with the seller to tell them the card never came in, and they kept saying, wait another week longer, until they actually gave me a refund. I ordered that card from a different seller, wait another 3 or 4 weeks, and by the time the card gets to me, I find out that they actually sent me a completely different card that it just has a similar name to that card, but it looks nothing like it, and then I have to go through this process with them again. On top of the fact that I ordered it, that was the third time. The second time that I ordered it, the person shipped me, they shipped me the wrong item, and they also didn't pay the correct postage on it. So then the post office sent me a warning in the mail saying that I owed them money for the postage on this item, or they were going to come after me. So I had to go down to the post office, pay the postage on an item I already paid for shipping on, and if I didn't, I mean, they were just going to like come after me with like creditors and shit, so I just pay them. But I shouldn't be having to do that. And so eventually, after 4 times not having the card, not being able to record this video for multiple months, my friend just picked it up for me at a regional. But the fact I had to go out of my way that hard to get this, and it's not even like an expensive card. It's just ridiculous. And that happens legitimately 1 time, sometimes 2 or 3 times per order. And it gets really frustrating because it's like, I just physically cannot play this deck or record this video without having everything for it. So even if one thing doesn't come in and I don't find out that the person didn't actually send me the card after I've received all the stuff, that's 3 weeks of time that has passed. Now I have to wait another 3 weeks to order that card again. And it just becomes this process of like, okay, I can never complete it. Would you say it's because the series isn't as well accepted in shops or it's so limited in supply? If you're talking about what I was saying on One Piece, no. There was a viral moment where Lil Indigo was there. And Lil Indigo, he hadn't been able to play the One Piece card game in like 3 months because he like just wasn't able to make it work with his work schedule. And we were having a pre-release for set 6. And so it was going to be his first time getting to play in several months, and he was excited. And there was 5 other people that I was friends with that were also excited for the exact same reason. And they actually ended up being turned away and were not able to play in the tournament. Because what happened is, normally our locals has like 15 people max, and this tournament had a maximum capacity of 50 people. So many people drove 5+ hours from other states, Texas, Arkansas, Missouri, to our store to buy out the boxes that, number one, my friend who worked at the store, he couldn't even buy a single pack. And they abused the 1 box limit by 3 people legitimately brought their own grandmothers. So we're sitting in this tournament where Lil Indigo and 5 other people I was friends with weren't allowed to enter because it was max capacity. And there's this lady who's literally 80 years old, doesn't know anything about the game, and is asking me these questions about what we're supposed to be doing because we just got our packs for the pre-release. And all of these people from these other states, they immediately left before the first round started. So they got their packs and left and made it to where they didn't actually play, but they inhibited other people in that store's community from actually playing. And that process has continued ever since, to where I just can't get my hands on any cards needed to record content, and people in the community can't get their hands on them, so I'm not able to go through them to trade or buy from them things at a reasonable price. And so people are like asking me like all the time, like, why did you quit the game? It's like, I didn't quit the game. I got pushed out because these people ruined the game for me. Like, I just actually can't play because I can't afford to just order everything that I need to make content at full price and pay for the shipping, wait like 3 to 6 weeks at a time to get this stuff just to record one video, then wait another 3 to 6 weeks for these other cards to come in. Because then it just becomes a perpetual money hole of like, I'm not even getting the stuff in time to where I get like a good amount of use out of it, right? Like I'll get the stuff and then I can only play in 1 or 2 tournaments before something new comes out because it takes so long to get the stuff to where I'm always behind. And really, in order for me to like make the content I wanted on the game, I needed to have access to like every card in the set so I could show off all the decks, because like a big portion of the direction of my content was aimed at being competitive. And in order for me to show off the best strategy, I know this sounds kind of crazy, but I actually have to find out what is the best strategy in order to showcase that and be able to take it to big events and be able to perform with it to show people that I'm not just like bullshitting out of my ass. And I just can't currently do that with the way things are. But people are like, dude, why did you quit? I'm like, dude, I've said this so many times in the past 6 months that I'm not going to say it again. The next time someone asks me about that, they're just going to get banned. Like, I'm going to be honest. If you're asking about that, you're obviously like have not paid attention to the channel in like over a year. And so I probably just don't really care, right? Like, you probably were not a fan of the channel anyway. Oda commented that he couldn't get his hands on product to play the game. That's ridiculous. I didn't know that. Tonight is your first time here. Appreciate you stopping by. We're playing the Bazaar right now. The Bazaar is a really fun game. Definitely recommend you check it out. It is available in closed beta right now, but will be free to play for everyone at the beginning of the year. Let's go for a poison item here. Also, if you're joining on Twitch, I'm mostly active on YouTube, and I really only multi-stream to Twitch and Rumble, just because I can multi-stream at no additional cost. But I stream most days. If I'm not, then I'm making a video for this channel or other channels. I have a channel where I post mixed martial art content on like different like techniques and stuff. And then I also just have like a personal channel, which I'm a little bit less active on, but I go to like conventions and do different vlogs and stuff. Also, if you're new here, ! Discord in the chat, join the Discord so you can talk to the valued community members, including me, the man with the best mustache in town, aka the Dark Maggot Knight. Honestly, I feel like we're in a really good position. We kind of high rolled. Okay, we get the fishing rod here, which is actually really nice. I actually really like picking up the fishing rod because it gives us a chance to get a second copy of the jellyfish, which if you don't have the fishing rod to get a free aquatic item at the beginning of each day, it is physically impossible for you to get a duplicate of an item. So this allows you to bypass that, but it does require a little bit of RNG. Do I have a favorite full art in Pocket? To be honest, my favorite full art is... I actually pulled a immersive Charizard. Yo, I'll actually just show you on stream. I'll flex this real quick. Rich flex on you, baby. Oh my gosh, wait, that's actually... Oh no, that's terrible. I thought that we could use that, but it turns out you can actually do it only on weapons. Rip.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
But before I got sidetracked, I was gonna say there's this one video of this guy No Cap on God makes these funny videos where he just like invades like different like spaces like political rallies, or like he just invaded like Fashion Week and stuff. And he did this one video where he like broke into the Democratic National Convention and pretended to be a gay guy, and he was like talking to this hot blonde chick, and she was like, yeah, he was like, name some like hot Democratic politicians, and she was like, it's difficult for anyone in DC to name those. And he was like, so you're saying that the Republicans are hotter? And she's like, yeah, but they're evil. Sorry, my mom was giving me something for my birthday, but basically, like, this guy, he's talking to this hot blonde chick, and she's like, yeah, it's difficult to name like a attractive like Democrat politician. And he's like, so you're saying the Republicans guys are hotter? He's like, well, yeah, but they're evil. And so I was gonna clip that, and I was gonna turn it into like a workout montage of like the past 10 years that I've been working out, where it starts zoomed in on my hat and then transitions to me like doing like some high weight like squats and like some mixed martial arts stuff. And I thought that would be really cool.
You know we're on an important mission.
Because this is a really impactful year for me, because this is like 10 years since my dad passed away, and 10 years that I've been working out since then. And I used to be really fat, and now I'm really jacked and a high level mixed martial artist. Also, this is like the most disciplined I've ever been in my life. Like, this cake that I'm about to eat for my birthday is probably the first time that I've intook sugar in like probably 4 months. Okay, but I'll show you my cards. Rich flex on them. I really hate that there's this ad. Can I like, we'll just put this over here. Fuck it. There we go. That's good. No ads. Okay. This is probably my favorite card that I pulled. It's an immersive Charizard. Wait for it. Wait for it. Rich flex on him. Rich flex on him. Bro, put some respect on the Altar Char. Big flex with the Altar Char, baby. Bro, after all that shit talking, for some reason, Milana actually dropped a follow. That's freaking hilarious. I appreciate you for that. You're a real one for that. Bro, Will, tell me this is not hot. Like, that is hot as fuck, bro. This is... Oh, I like this artwork a lot. This one's cool. And then I also think, like, just the fact that I have that Char and I have this Moltres, I think I like this Moltres even more. My stream is lagging. Okay, sorry. Unfortunately, like, I have to go do stuff for my birthday, so I'm probably not going to be able to, like, restart and fix it. But yeah, this is probably my favorite one. And so that's why I wanted to play you. Because, like, this deck, I have, this is just, like, a beautiful deck. It's like, I have an Altar Moltres and an Altar Char, and that's just based. So I have this deck. I finished my water deck, so I have 2 Starmie EX, 2 Articuno EX, 2 Misty, of course, the most broken card in the game. My Mewtwo deck. Mewtwo is probably the second best deck in the game, and then Pikachu is probably the best deck. I have a maxed out Pikachu EX deck. Fuck Protesters Research. And then I have a Dragonite deck. This is probably my second favorite deck. I love this artwork of Dragonite. I just think it's so cool. Dragonite is one of my top 3 favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon being Arceus, the legendary dragon Pokemon. And then I have this Ivysaur deck, but I only have 1 Executor EX. For some dang reason, I have freaking 3 Venusaur. I would have had 4, but I accidentally disenchanted it for Flare. Is this the one with Flare? I don't even really know what Flare does. Like, I used it, and it doesn't look any different, but I would have had 4. But I'm going to gift one to Will when the Gacha trading comes out. I wish I wouldn't have... I wish I would have known about the trading coming out before dusting it, because then I would have, like, more to give away. But I think I can go over... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I think I can go over to my binder. Accidentally disenchanting a Venusaur EX hurts my soul. Well, it's not like I did the Flare thing that makes it, like, cosmetic. And the only reason I did that is because I thought there was no reason to have duplicates. But now that I know there's trading, I should have just kept it, because then I could just use it to gift to someone, right? But I didn't know that that was going to be happening, so I just have 1 less to trade. But this is everything I can fit in the binder. I have a couple more, but I essentially have every single, like, meta deck in the game. There's nothing else I really, like... The only thing I'm missing for a meta deck right now, I guess, is just 1 Executor EX to be able to have a fully optimized Venusaur deck. But honestly, you can just run it without playing Executor, like just only the Venusaur line, and that's probably fine. Or you could run it with, what's that, is it Flabebe? I think Flabebe is just as good. We'll see. Let me look at this. It might be Victor Bell. It's not Executor. Butterfree. I think you could run a Butterfree line, and it's probably just as fine. Once during your turn, you can heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon. The fact it's each is actually really good. Yeah, I think you could run that over Executor. The only thing that makes Executor better is that it's a low investment attacker. So I guess if you don't draw your evolution line, you can stall. But depending on what, like, the other person is playing, you might be able to stall out with Butterfree. And then I think there's, like, another variation you can run. Is it Victor Bell? Yeah, so this one is essentially a boss's orders. If it's in your active spot, you could switch in one of your opponent's benched basics, which, depending on the matchup, like, unless they're playing Pikachu EX, they're most likely not going to be able to swap out their Pokemon that you just put in immediately, which means you're 100% not taking damage on that turn unless they have an X speed. And so this could be just as good of a way to stall. Yeah, those are kind of the two variations. Or you could just go like none. But the thing about Executor that's really good is that you only need 1 energy, which means you can start attacking immediately. And I do think that is pretty good. Like 40 damage minimum on a 1 energy attack is nice, especially since this is only stage 1. What does the level 1 do? Does he let you do anything? Okay, it lets you do 20. So that's actually semi-decent. You love the Butterfree combo. See, I've seen some people play the Butterfree combo and just not play Executor. And that's why I'm saying, like, I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary at all. But yeah, so those are the decks I have right now. Yeah, the only thing I'm legitimate... I also saw someone play an Arcanite deck. Apparently Arcanite with, I think you use like Koga or something. There's an Arcanite deck where you use that Pokemon that can confuse the other person. Or no, it's either a Paralyze or a Confuse. But I saw this guy say he went 30-0 with it, and I'm kind of skeptical. Because I think Arcanite is kind of just a sub-optimal Pokemon. Because it's 3 energy for 120, which is okay. But you deal 10 damage to yourself. And I think that's just not... Or 20 damage to yourself. He's already only base 120. Which means you can kind of just set your opponent up to one-tap your active Pokemon. And then that's giving them 2 prizes, and you just lose the game. It just doesn't seem very good to me. Small and medium, okay. Clamora, sure. Put the Clamora in. We're balling on a budget, baby. You know how we be. Honestly, I've never felt like this friends with benefit skill is worth. Because you're just never able to accumulate enough crit for it to be valuable.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
I think Venusaur Stall is actually pretty good. It's definitely like a tier 2 deck. But honestly, I think that like everything is tier 2 in comparison to Pikachu EX. Pikachu EX is just the best deck by far. Because the only deck that legitimately requires no setup. And it's like almost impossible to brick with that deck. Like the only way you can lose is if you get paired against a Mewtwo EX player. They get to go second and have both Mewtwo EX evolution on curve. And also have Gardevoir on curve. Or I mean, not Mewtwo EX evolution. Gardevoir evolution plus Mewtwo on curve. And if they have like a Meowth that just sits out there until they level up their Mewtwo, sometimes you can lose like that. But other than that, it's really difficult to lose. I think it's good with EX. Otherwise, Mewtwo one-shots with Giovanni. Is Venusaur 160? The other thing is, from what I've seen in a lot of tournaments, Giovanni isn't actually a lot of people cut Giovanni. It's definitely like the weakest trainer, but it's very dependent on what deck you play. Because I don't think it's worth it to run a Giovanni just because it allows you to one-tap a Venusaur player. Because in all other matchups, the additional 10 damage means nothing, and you would rather use your trainer card on a Sabrina. Sabrina is the best generic trainer card in the game, by far. Sabrina plus Professor's Research, those are by far the two best. And you have to have exactly 20 cards, which I think is really weird. In every other game, you can go above the limit. Like, you can go like 20 to 30 cards or 40 to 60. But I think that's specifically very weird, that you can only be exactly 20. That's one of my, like, pet peeves with the game. Oh, that's actually really nice. Okay. You used a lot of our money, but whatever. I feel like I should be able to beat the Frost Challenger. Oh yeah, baby, get them good poison stacks. By the way, this is probably going to be my last game because I'm going to go eat with my family for my birthday. But I appreciate everybody stopping by. If you are new here, make sure to drop a follow. You've enjoyed the Mankey Primeape deck? He can ramp to 100 damage by his second turn and it feels great. I've heard that that's a good deck. That was one of the new cards that was added in the promo pack that we didn't have available. Yeah, that is a good card. 100% that's a good card. I think it'll be one of the first things power creeped when the next set comes out. And I was talking about that with a friend, like what me and my buddy Ortiz were saying, like, what do you think is like the things that are going to be still relevant in the next set or a couple sets down the line? And I think one of the only Pokemon that's still going to be viable is Moltres. Moltres is just insane because, like, no matter what happens, if there is a fire deck that's viable, Moltres is going to be broke. Like, that shit is just insane, man. This could give us a beach ball, I guess. Or it could give us a... oh, okay, cool. Sweet, that's goated.
This will inspire the crew.
Oh, we get a beach ball. Let's go. Beachy boys. Beachy boys in this bitch. Hey. Run it up.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Wow, this is going to be close. It feels like I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Wow, I was one attack away from beating this person. They were literally down to 8 HP.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I think my favorite deck in the game is the... oh, we get a second Clamora, and it's silver. Okay, goated. By far, my favorite deck in the game is the Dragonite deck. I just think it's such a cool deck. But yeah, what do you think is still going to be viable, Will, after the first new set? I think the Moltres will still be really good. I think Gardevoir will be insane. Mewtwo could still be okay. Mewtwo is the best attacker in the game. But I think, like, for example, like, Charizard could be easily pushed out of the way with a better fire Pokemon. Pikachu might be, like, still the best for the longest. But I think, like, the Misty decks, like, all the water decks are going to get power creep quickly. Just because I see Misty getting hit. And also, I think Articuno isn't a good Pokemon in any way. It's just the best water Pokemon we have to use Misty with, so it'll get Power Crypt very quickly. Can we beat Deadly Crooner? Dude, Deadly Crooner, he's a crooner, man. Bro is a crooner on Josh Sad, brother. Oh, I think we can beat the Deadly Crooner. That's crazy. These crooners got nothing on us, dog.
That as spineless as a jellyfish. Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
Oh, so you've never even seen the Pokemon card game. I gotcha. Well, in the Pokemon card game, basically, I think the way that it'll work is, we'll probably get Ultra Ball soon. So, if you want to be able to find, if you want to be able to find a level 1 or level 2 evolution Pokemon, you're probably going to want Ultra Ball, which is an item card that's been around the game since the beginning. And it says, discard a card, search your deck for, or discard 2 cards, add any Pokemon from deck to hand. And that's probably how they would introduce that, is Ultra Ball. And they'll probably also introduce Rare Candy at some point. I see Rare Candy coming to the game very soon. Rare Candy is a card that says, it's an item card, and it says, choose one Pokemon on your bench that has been on the bench for 1 full turn. You can evolve that Pokemon into its its stage 2 evolution without having a stage 1. So basically, if you have Ralts on the field, you could go Rare Candy on your second turn, and you could put out a Gardevoir on top of it, and I could see them very much so adding it in. So do you remember Ultra Ball and Rare Candy? Or is it Ultra Ball or is it Great Ball? I don't know. It's one of those two. But those are both OGs. There's also EX Pokemon that are stage 2. Like, you said you like Venusaur. I mean, Venusaur is a stage 2, dude. Okay, I guess I'll upgrade the Beach Ball for now. Okay, we have a chance here. Get the Water Wheel. Water Wheel on me. Water Wheel on 3. Water Wheel.
I fucking knew it. Oh.
Brother, that was so freaking high roll. The fact we hit that. That was so freaking high roll. Because the thing is, we didn't have money to be able to re-roll. And the fact we got that right before this fight is insane. That's actually insane.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Lago.
Wow, that literally won us the fight. That was such a huge shop. But yeah, I can't wait until there's actually consistency in the game, Will, and there's a lot of skill, because that's why I've been enjoying Pokemon TCG Live. I've actually been thinking about doing a Pokemon TCG Live stream sometime, but I just didn't know like how many people would actually like it because I've never played it before on stream. But I've gotten back into it recently, and it's really fun to me because I play a Gardevoir deck that I built in real life a year ago and updated it, and I think the meta is really fun. Because back whenever I got in Standard, there was a card. I was just learning the game, so I didn't really see an issue with it initially, but it was called Battle VIP Pass. And it was basically a card that made it extremely unfair to whoever saw the card in their opening hand and the other player didn't. Essentially what it says is search your deck for two, if it is your first turn, you can search your deck for any 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. And so it just allowed you to start the game with such an advantage over any other player who didn't draw Battle VIP Pass, because then your setup turn was just literally free. And in the Gardevoir deck that I play, you want to start with multiple Ralts on the bench on the first turn, because if someone destroys your Ralts, then you aren't able to evolve and you're just set a turn back. And so cards like that are just extremely oppressive. But since I came back to TCG Live a couple weeks ago, Battle VIP Pass has rotated out, so it's actually a lot more fun, because that card was legitimately used in every single deck in the meta, and there was no reason not to run it because there was no restrictions on it. So in Pokemon, there are actually some cards called a spec, is what something I learned. And it's an item card that's so powerful, you're limited to playing 1 copy of it per deck. And those cards are like on the same level as Battle VIP Pass. But VIP Pass, for some reason, you were allowed to play 4 in every deck. So it just made the meta really toxic, especially because there are certain Pokemon like that utility Pokemon that getting out turn 1 are so insane. So one of the ones I use that's also used in a lot of decks is called Radiant Greninja. And you don't actually play it in your deck to put any energy on it, but it says once per turn, you can discard an energy from your hand to draw 2 cards. So going Battle VIP Pass to get that immediately and use it turn 1 is very, very powerful, because you can just keep doing that every turn and keep getting a +1. And there's also a new card that came out since I returned to the game that's called it's called Inazef EX. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it says if your Pokemon was knocked out last turn and this Pokemon is on your bench or in your active, draw 3 cards. So you can see how oppressive Battle VIP Pass could be, because you can just search your deck for any 2 utility Pokemon. Or you search your deck for like a Pokemon that says, while this is on your bench, your opponent's Pokemon can't activate their abilities. And so they're just completely like locked out of the game. There's just so many things about putting stuff on your bench. So they have to be very careful in TCG Pocket about how they allow like searching. But I have a feeling they're gonna have the liberty to be very liberal about adding in like searchers into the game, since the power level is so low, right? Because they can just ban the searchers when it becomes too oppressive that there's a card that's being run in everyone's deck. But also, one thing I'm realizing is they're actually limited on what cards they can put into the game, because there's certain cards in actual Pokemon that say you can activate this ability by by targeting an energy card in your graveyard, or like you can discard an energy card from hand to activate this ability. And since energy doesn't come on cards, it comes from a game mechanic, they would actually have to change the wording on those cards. And I don't know if they're willing to do that for a mobile game, right? So it will be interesting to see how that plays out, but I think the game has a lot of potential. Really what I'm worried about is that they could just power creep the game too fast to where it's impossible to appease the free-to-play players, and they just stop a lot of people from playing. That very easily could happen. Is this better? I can't tell if it's better to run ball or beach ball. Honestly, what I can't wait for is whenever the game just becomes more complex. I want there to be like a lot more skill involved. And they're also like, I think one thing that would be awesome to see in the game is when they get like more trainers and items that just, you have more variation. Because the way that it stands right now, you can't really, like, the only thing you can change in terms of like what items and what trainers you play is like, okay, do you want to run red card or 1 red card or 2 red card? Or do you want to run 1 Giovanni or 2 Giovanni, no Sabrina? That's really what it comes down to. Wait, he froze all my shit. That's not fair. Wait, why is he healing so much? Why is he healing so much? Wait, I won? Let's go. I knew that.
I fucking knew it.
How did I beat that guy? I don't know. I don't know, but we did it, baby. The boat. On my birthday, we're on the fast track to victory. We're on the fast track to a victory royale, baby. You know how we be. I've realized seaweed is just not good. No, we got a Trey bucket. Fucking Trebucket, man. Fuck a Trebucket. I'm just trying to beat the case. Having double Clamora is so OP. This person's running a poison build, and they're supposed to be the highest level boss, but we have over 200 more poison on them. Ridiculous. Well, they don't call me the Dark Maga Knight for nothing. Reduce my aquatics? Okay, don't mind if I do, baby. Well, I guess I'll keep the manta ray in. Decent joke. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Sell that. Oh, if you have an Astro Globe, gain 6 gold and 2 XP. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That sounds really good.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Oh, we might be cooked. So why does every person we go against just have the ability to... They have this skill. Everyone we go against has this skill that freezes all our items. It's really cringe. It doesn't matter because we're just goated like that. It doesn't matter. We don't need any pity. Alright, I'm snoozing the ads. But Will, did you hear what I was saying about the Pokemon TCG? Okay. Easy pufferfish upgrade all day. We'll buy that because we're going to win a player fight. It always weirds me out that none of the properties are like actually vehicles. It's like really weird. I don't need a second one of those. Honestly, I could just sell this. Like worst case scenario, I just play the Astrolabe. I think it's just better. Yeah, so I might do a Pokemon TCG live stream sometime and play my Gardevoir deck because I've been having a lot of fun with that. I also think that the Arceus V-Star deck is really cool So in actual Pokemon right now, they have something called a V-Star ability, which is like a type of card that has a really powerful ability that you can only use once per game. And Arceus V-Star's ability says you can search your deck for any 2 cards and just add them to your hand. So it's pretty cool. And then there's like another card in the deck that lets you copy any other attack you've used and just use it. Please don't upgrade my XP pass. Okay, cool. Well, that was great. Yeah, that was insane. Small item, large item. I don't really care about upgrades. I really just want to get this. Oh my gosh, we hit it. And we have the exact amount of money. This is literally Destiny. We have the exact amount of money. Like, God just wants us to win. All I do is win, 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 win. This is crazy. We're going out on a victory royale. Back-to-back victory royales? Who this? Oh no, that's scary. That's very scary. This guy's gonna one-tap us. We have a one-tap Tommy. One-tap Tommy has entered the chat. Someone please alert the judges.
You move in straight lines.
Fuck you, one-tap Tommy. This is my time. Don't mess with my shit. Oh my gosh, it's a second jelly. You're kidding me.
I fucking knew it!
Brother, we have legitimately double jellyfish control. That's actually disgusting. Like, who's allowing me to do this? That's crazy. Do we need to get gold? I think I can just sell this at this point. I think Curio is just too powerful. Okay, we got a poison. That's insane. And we get an insect wing. Easy respin. We hit another poison, I believe. We did not hit another poison. We did hit a slow. Slow isn't terrible. The +1 slows add up quite a bit. Get a shield item. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I'll increase the poison of everything by 1. That seems insane. I have a feeling that this is just insane. Like, the fact we got double jellyfish is ridiculous. The chances of double jellyfish, double Clamora happening are, like, almost impossible. Once you get, like, enough far in the run, you, like, almost don't go against anyone with the knife build, and then it's impossible to lose. The knife build's, like, the only one-shot build. Yeah, we can just get a small tool here. We don't really care. The only tool that we could get would be the wrench, which we can't get. Temporary boost, sells items. I mean, we could upgrade a Clamora, which would be pretty nice. But this could give us an HP boost, which I think we just need.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist. No.
I can't be stopped. I'm the mad lad. Oh shit, we're at 175 followers on Twitch. Let's go. That's closer to my goal than I thought, man. I'm hoping to hit 200 by the end of the year. I've been streaming for 3 years now, so getting pretty close to that goal, baby. We can upgrade our leftmost item. Should that be the Astrolabe? What if I do, like... this? Is that good? I can't tell how good that is. Because this just means every time we use a non-item, we haste. I don't know. I feel like this is maybe better. Upgrade that to gold. The gold jellies. Gold jellies cannot be stopped. So the reason this is really OP is because these trigger at the beginning of combat, which then triggers this to haste itself for 6 seconds, because I have 2, which then triggers this 6 times. I don't think this can really help. Rare merchant, I believe. Diamond items, okay. Damn, the rare merchant was ass. They baited us. They baited us with a dirty rare merchant. I don't respect that. Oh, we might lose to this guy. I didn't realize he was on this cheese. He's a cheddar, bro. I really need to get a skill to increase the poison of this. Okay, we got him. We have so much money. Wow, this is crazy. We get a skill. When you use a weapon, freeze a smaller... Okay, well, I don't have a weapon, but I'll take it, I guess. I mean, that's something. Sells diamond skills. That seems right up my alley. You have regeneration equal to half the poison on your enemy? That's ridiculous. This seems ridiculous. Okay. Basically, if we're not getting one shot, we should just win. If we can just get a skill that increases our pufferfish's poison, I think we just can't die. Because we're going to have too much regen. No, he has freaking... Oh, no, he's Trebuchet. I thought he had Pirate Ship. I thought he had the Widow's Peak. I have 92 regen. That's so disgusting. Dude, that's literally insane. I actually just cannot lose to someone who's playing sustain. Wow. I think this legitimately may be the best poison build I've ever had. I think it actually is. The fact we get regen equal to half our poison is insane because we're already triggering like 25... We're triggering like at least 50 poison in the first 2 seconds. So we're starting with 25 regen and like 15 seconds later, it's even more. Okay, that gives +2 poison. Should I be acceptable with that? I mean, it's something. I feel like it could just be better, though. I mean, it's something. I'd rather get an actual poison skill than none at all. I really just want to upgrade the Clamorous. We'll go into the Trash Titan because he has a chance to give us a poison up. Oh, no, he doesn't. We just have to give... This guy does give Juggler, though. Juggler's insane. I should have looked at the cheat sheet. I thought this guy just guaranteed a chance to drop one of those poison vials. They can give you +1 poison, but I guess not. Oh, that's terrible. Well, I guess we'll get the friend thing. Well, this is such a terrible item. It costs 8 seconds. How's that a reward? Oh, we get a chance to buy poison skills. Crazy. We gain 1 XP. Cool. Poison skills. I believe, baby. I believe. Your poison items at +2. That's not bad. First time you use a large item each fight, adjacent poison items gain 6. Oh, that's crazy. When you poison, your slowest poison item is +7. I think this is just insane. Yeah, let's just do that. And then we'll just gain max health here because of our regen. Okay, unless this guy is playing the one-shot build, this should be just easy money.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Wow, this is the most disgusting set of skills I've ever seen. Wait, he has 4 jellyfish? How does he have that? Wait, no, like, how does he actually have that? That makes legitimately no sense. Okay, we actually beat him. He had, I think, he had the exact same poisonous regen skill as us.
I fucking knew it!
That was way too close, dude. That was way too close. Okay, we got another pufferfish. Funny. Okay, that's aquatic items. We have a chance to upgrade here.
See, that means it's treasure.
And we do not upgrade. Okay.
Sure you'll still win, even without my treasure.
Medium items. That could just give it an upgrade in the pufferfish. Can we get an upgrade? Your aquatics have 3% cooldown. I'm down with that all day. I think we should beat Lord Arkin here. He's playing a sustained build, so it's pretty much over. Dude, this guy's already at over 700 poison. Wow. GG's, brother. Give us the big ship. We want 50 gold here.
See that plank?
Now we get the battery. Okay, didn't ask for that, but whatever. We have a chance to get another poison skill, I believe. The poison skills are inbound. Your burn items have +2 poison. Poison items have +2. Burn has +2. That's not terrible. Freeze an item for 10 seconds. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, +2 poison, +2 burn is insane. Damn. Okay, that's hilarious. Wow, we really are not allowed to upgrade our Clamora, but that's cool. Well, we'll get the loot items here. Ooh, we got the feather. Awesome. The only thing that could be better is if we got that skill that reduced our cooldowns of aquatics by 20%.
You should know.
Any sustain build, and it's just GG. He can't break through the regen. I don't believe. It's not possible. I'm healing over 300 regen.
You fall like a boulder.
Alright, we just have one more battle to go here. That was good. We got another Clamora. That's hilarious. Oh, okay, I can replace this one. So that... risk some coins, get some HP. No, just go XP. Oh, we got 4. That's crazy. That was actually an insane hit. One time for the boys. Void Colossus. This guy can't give us anything, but he just gives us the most XP, and XP is just amazing right now because XP increases our max, which just works with our regen so much. Yeah, this skill is insane. Gaining regen equal to half to your poison is ridiculous. It basically feels like you can't lose to anyone unless they're playing burst.
We barely got
Okay, we got a level. Enchant item with heal effects, enchant item with crit, enchant item with haste effects. Oh, wow. Yeah, let's just go haste. Can we haste this? At the start of each fight, haste 2 items for 2 seconds. That's insane. That's literally crazy. Holy crap, this is insane. The final battle. It must commence. Go to skills. When you slow, haste a vehicle for 4 seconds. I don't have a vehicle, but sure. Well, none of these matter. Let's go into the final battle. I believe. Final boss time.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
I like to hear how excited you are over finding a new piece to the build. I think it's the sign of a fun game. That's facts. Oh, we got destroyed. That's fine. Alright, well. Yeah, one more chance. Enchant item with poison effects. Wow, okay. Well. That is unfortunate. But it's okay.
Ships may sink, but I'm a good swimmer.
Alright, well, unfortunately, I'm going to have to call it here. I've got to go cut this cake for my birthday. I've got some people waiting. So really appreciate you guys stopping by. Appreciate you guys stopping by for my birthday stream. Means a lot to me. Hope to see you guys again soon. If you guys are new here, make sure to smash the like button on this stream and subscribe to the channel. Turn post notifications on. Do all that stuff so you never miss another banger. As always, may the Lord bless you, keep you, bestow his countenance upon you, and give you peace. If it's not the goo, it's got to go. And I'll see you in the next one. The Dark Maga Knight signing out.